ref. That's he got the ball.
Yes, everybody, welcome back to the Premier League season. We're getting it kicked off against Burnley this Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock kickoff, and we're going to be back playing on the Saturdays mostly for the rest of this season instead of the Sundays. We, of course, just finished off on Wednesday night, so it's been a quick turnaround for Thomas Frank, and maybe such a quick turnaround that he's gone for some big lineup decisions and some big changes by the looks of things. Very surprised by what he's gone with here. If anything, I'm almost a little bit skeptical by what he's gone with here, but we'll see how it plays out. He's got to figure out who he can trust and who he can rotate with, who he ends up having faith in, and who he might end up losing faith in. But Dave, Premier League is back. Bucket hat is a new feature. Looks like the bucket hat has made a replacement of the flat cap for now, but we had a little bit of luck with the bucket hat when you had it on against PSG, but it's good to be back. Premier League is back. Tottenham Hotspur are back.
No, look, opening game of the season at home. It's good to be back. It's good to be back at home. It feels like, we're back, which I'm absolutely delighted about. It's exciting, all the possibilities open up again. What could we do this season? Could we shithouse ourselves away to another trophy? I think what last season should have proved to everybody by winning the Europa League. No matter how bad your season goes, there's always a hope that you can still claw something out of it. So, that gives me hope and a bit of optimism heading into this season. Also, it looks like Eze deal is about to be done, which alleviates a lot of my concerns then in terms of our forward play and stuff like that. So, that's exciting. But look, I think today is a good opportunity on paper to try and get 3 points. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to underestimate Burnley by any means. They're going to be a difficult team to play against. Sit low block, only conceded 16 goals last season. Brought in Kyle Walker to try and make them defensively better as well. Old experienced head. And I do worry about our lineup. We've put out a younger lineup out there. I think we've dropped Paulinho, Bentancur, and who's the other player? Paulinho, Bentancur, and Danzo,
yeah.
And we brought in Archie Gray, Bergval, and Johnson. So it's a younger lineup. It'd be interesting to see how it gets on against this Burnley team. I'm not going to lie, I sort of look at that midfield, I look at the front line. Barracudas, I sort of worry where the creativity is going to come from to be able to break down this low block team. But at the end of the day, I think it's a massive opportunity for the likes of Johnson, Archie Gray, and Bergval to try and earn trust from Thomas Frank at the end of the day, Jack, because they are on the periphery of the team. They're not in the starting 11. That they're getting opportunities today because Thomas Frank feels like he's better off resting Paulinho and Bentancur for a big game next week against Man City and keeping their legs for that game. So these are all opportunities for these players to earn trust. I look, Postecoglou, when he first arrived, he used some of the early games of the season and the cup, to try and get used to the players and see who he could trust and rely on when he's making substitutions and stuff. So I think Thomas Frank is maybe taking the same approach here. But I think it's look, if it pays off, brilliant. If it doesn't, there's going to be a lot of scrutiny on him after today's game.
Yeah, I mean, it's some dramatic changes, that's for sure. I mean, here's the lineup for you guys in case you can't see it or in case you're listening along. We have Vicario in goals. We have the likes of, I would imagine, Pedro Porro at right back, Jet Spence at left back. And then we have Van de Ven as well as Romero in the back line. They've gone for, I guess, a numerical way to set up the lineups instead of doing it sort of in formation. So I'm having to sort of piece together what this team would look like. But in midfield, it's going to be Archie Gray, probably playing a bit deeper. Bergval and Sarr is your midfield with Johnson, Richarlison, and the likes of Mohamed Kudus up top. Maybe the big question mark, Dave, is Pop Sarr has been playing more as like a number 10, box to box, just maniac in the midfield. Is that going to be Bergval doing that today, or is Bergval going to be playing deeper? Where do you think Pop Sarr is going to be playing, and Bergval is going to be playing? Very young midfield, may I add as well.
It is a young midfield. I'm a bit torn on this. Part of me would like maybe, when I look at that midfield, push Bergval further up and just have Sarr as your more, and it's mad to say this because he's only 22 years of age, but as your more experienced midfielder, sit in there, protect that back line, a bit like what Paulinho has been doing. But part of me thinks it's going to be Archie Gray doing the Paulinho job, Bergval coming in and doing the Bentancur job, with Papa Sarr assuming his usual role. Because I think, when you look at maybe the lack of creativity, one thing Papa Sarr does have is a long shot and more getting into the box and getting on the end of something. And I think that's exactly what you're going to see today. I'm hoping you get the ball out wide and you get Papa Sarr, sort of joining in the box with Richarlison and making an extra threat. So I think that's what we're going to see today, with Bergval being the guy that's going to get on the ball and look to transition it, but also Archie Gray. But I just wonder, has that lineup maybe made Scott Parker approach the game a little bit differently ahead of kickoff, saying, look, that midfield ain't what we thought it was going to be. Go and put pressure on them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if anything, he would take encouragement from the team that
I would.
that he's gone with. It's not like he's added something that really makes you think about it differently. I think he's just looking at it and feeling like maybe Spurs aren't necessarily respecting us,
I
with
think
the
it gives them
lineup
more
that they gone
encouragement.
for. Yeah, and then you would imagine though that Thomas Frank is perhaps resting some key important players for the Man City game, but also
Yeah,
might just bring them on later in the game where they'll have a lot of fresh legs, and maybe in case things are still level or whatever outcome it might be, that they can go on and finish the game off for us. In terms of your bench, by the way, you have Kinski, Danzo, Paulinha, Matisse Tell makes the bench, Luka Vuskovic, great pronunciation from himself when Spurs were doing their name pronunciation, Dominic Solanke, Wilson Odobert, and then Bentancur and Ben Davis. No Basuma on the bench, by the way. I think that's only because he thinks the game is tomorrow, or he might have thought it was yesterday, and so he just didn't show up today by the looks of things. But let's get to some lovely people in the house. We're about 15 minutes away from kickoff here, maybe a little bit longer than that. Really appreciate you guys for joining us. Thank you for picking us as your watch along destination. We're looking forward to getting another Premier League season started, hopefully in the right manner as well, with a good
yeah.
win. Dell Support picked up a membership maybe while
Big
we
up
were
Dell
on
support.
stream earlier. Also, haven't said your name in a while, Dell Support. I think
Good
you're
to
one
see
of
you.
the many. Maybe you're just a sort of a casual, silent listener while you're doing many of things in the background, but you've been with us, I know, for a very, very
A
long
long
time.
time.
So appreciate you, Dell Support. Thank you for picking up that membership. We had the likes of, wrong click there, Shemi Tam saying, "Hey, Jack and Dave, hope you're both good." And Jack has a giant pot of coffee. It's actually right next to me. Right over here, Shemi Tan, right over here. That's getting a little empty, though. Maybe I might have to refill it again. And he's saying, "It's game time. It's Spurs time." Big up to you, sir.
Love Shammy.
And he's saying he's on a bit of a dog walk at the minute. Hurry up, you damn mutt. Yeah, the game's on. He's got to start hurrying it up here. Looper Cow's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. MJA Wolf. I believe that's Michael Turner, if I'm not mistaken. It's so annoying with what YouTube has done. I feel like I had
Yeah.
all of your guys' names down to a T. And now all of a sudden I'm going to have to rememorize some of these names here with these usernames and whatnot. Simon Coley, Jake14. Good to see you. Really appreciate you guys. George Gadaris, cool guys in the house as well. Shawnee Maddox, the one and only. Quick turnaround. We need to reply with a full squad. Vince Vega, good to see you, Vince. How are you, sir? Vince Vega is at the game today. I want you, Jack, and Dermot back soon. 10-0 to the Spurs. Vince, have a wonderful time, my friend. Hopefully you get to see a nice, convincing win, get to see plenty of goals flying in, and also as well, you get to celebrate afterwards. Absolute pleasure to share that game with you. You were a wonderful guy to watch a game with and a wonderful person to celebrate as well. Just Spurs, going to that final. It was a great time. He's a good guy to hang out with, Vince Vega. Daniel Larson saying the Premier League is back, baby. Come on, you Spurs. Good to see you, Mr. Larson. Dropkick your teacher saying, Jack, you looked like a PTSD soldier meme earlier. From which video, artist Steve? Is that maybe from my lineup reactions? I was also keeping an eye on some things, and I don't know. Probably at this stage in the morning, I could look like anything. I probably do look like a guy that's maybe seen too much, a guy that's probably been caught in plenty of traumas, plenty of wars. Big up, drop hit your teacher. Hopefully you're doing all right. Hopefully you're enjoying as well being in the members WhatsApp group and the members group chat and having a good time with fellow like-minded Spurs fans. Dark Sun G, good to see you, sir. Come on, you Spurs. Let's win our first game today. Big, big opportunity here, Dark Sun G, to get started off on the right foot. And as well, it's just something that Spurs, typically tend to do. I don't remember too many games that we ended up dropping points in the first game of the season. I'm pretty sure almost all the new managers that Spurs have had, in a way, have actually kind of came out the gates flying. So we see if not Dark Sun G, if the likes of Thomas Frank can do the same. Big up to you, sir. Good to see you as always. We also have as well Joff Tottenham. Good to see you from Perth. Good evening, all. I won't be watching much tonight as I need my rest, but 2-0. Come on, you Spurs. I think you're also coming off the back of a surgery or something like that, Joff. So hopefully everything's all right with you. Hopefully you're recovering okay enough. Big up to you, my friend. Really appreciate your support. We also have as well Skunk Works. I think Gray is the weakest link, but he might surprise me. I mean, Dave, you and I had some controversial opinions about Archie Gray. I mean, how do you feel about him starting in the midfield today? To be honest, I really did not see it coming, and I'm also I don't know, a little bit worried. That's where I think the weakest link
Mm.
might be. Actually, I kind of agree with Skunk Works because with Archie Gray, at least in the opportunities he has been given in midfield, I haven't seen much of a defensive monster there. Being able to clean things up in possession. I haven't seen him do a whole lot, and then I just don't really get that vibe that he's really doing anything significant. In the midfield that has helped us win games. And even when he came on against PSG, 15, 20 minutes, he wasn't doing what Palhinha or Bentancur was doing in terms of coming out and winning challenges and sort of breaking up play. And in possession, he literally, I'm not even sure if he even touched the ball. So I don't know. Big day for Archie Gray to prove us wrong, I guess, or maybe calm some of the nerves that you and I might have about him at the minute.
Look, I sort of highlighted my concerns when we splashed 40 million on him in the first place. I was like, there's a lot of developing to do, from the Championship straight up to the Premier League and stuff like that. But ultimately, when I look at it, I think Bergvall had the biggest step up from, the Swedish second division and acclimatising English football. And I think he's made the bigger leap and the bigger jump than Archie Gray. And ultimately, that's why he found himself playing the more minutes in midfield than what Archie Gray did last season. And I think, to a large degree, a large part of it is because Bergvall is better on the ball as well than Archie Gray. I think Archie Gray, to be honest with you, I think he done, an unbelievable job last year filling in across the back line for us. It's not an easy thing to do for a young 18, 19-year-old who's predominantly a midfielder to just go in at centre back and ultimately play centre back better than what Radu Dragosin did, who's been playing there all his life. But I think in terms of, when I look at Archie Gray, people can say, oh, we got to give him minutes to develop, but then minutes are earned on the training pitch. And, I question, is he, what is he lacking? Because I look at Archie Gray and I don't know what he specialises in. With Bergvall, you can look at him and you go, do you know what? He can pass the ball, he can get stuck in as well. But I look at Archie Gray and the only side I see is that maybe he can get stuck in. But I don't really see, what else he excels at apart from that. And I think that's why, he's completely on the periphery of the first 11. I think, if you've got a point to prove, you come in pre-season ready to go. I thought you had a poor pre-season. To be honest with you, I'm surprised in the lineup today. I need to go and change again. I've got the wrong top on.
Well, it looks like you're actually going to a rave or something, Dave. A Spurs rave of some kind. You look like you're ready to spend a weekend out, maybe at Glastonbury or something. Trinidad saying, Starboy to shine again. Keep fabulous work up, gents. Well, you're getting a fashion show at the minute from Dave. He's going through all the outfits right now with Trinidad. Really appreciate your support. And I'm looking forward to another Pop Matasar masterclass. The guy's been absolutely on fire in recent performances. Stevie Frazier, always good to see you. Hopefully you're keeping well. One of the best midfielders around. Lesser known, always good to see you as well. Big up, Jack and Dave. We have been dreaming of rotational pieces. Here we go. I mean, he's already made some big rotational decisions here, Thomas Frank. I think he's also just getting a feeling of who he can trust, who he can feel like he can have that confidence in to rotate with in terms of personnel and people in the squad. And when he did it against PSG, even though I think he had to make those subs, not a lot of them really repaid that faith, or at least showed him that they can be relied on. So we'll see if this is their other opportunity to sort of do that, because again, PSG, he made a lot of subs that I think he needed to make, but I don't think any of them really did much. I can't really say anyone came on and actually, sort of helped us in that. We kind of saw a huge significant drop off. So we'll see how they play today, because some of those guys are in the midfield or in other areas today on the pitch. Adrian Chia saying, big up lads, here for a fresh new season. Come on, you Spurs. The smell, the taste of a fresh new season. Big up to you, Mr. Adrian Chia. Really do appreciate your support all the way out. And I believe Singapore, if I'm not mistaken. Always appreciate having you with us. Thank you, my friend. Vince Vega, good to see that you're still listening along. Kaylee Davis, good to see you. She says, hi, Jack. We need to get a coffee sometime soon, Kaylee. Have a little catch up. Hopefully you've been enjoying your, I'd say, pretty mild Seattle summer. Druzilla, good to see you. Thank you for all your hard work and getting up nice and early for us on the pre-match build-up, my friend. And we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff here, Drew. So get ready for another crazy season of Tottenham Hotspur. And as well as it looks like the Eze deal is just progressing and progressing and progressing here. Dave, you went from T-shirt to sweatshirt.
Yeah, well, I didn't think the T-shirt looked that good on me. My sweatshirt was annoying me. I've got two of them Adidas sweatshirts, but it was annoying me. I had the wrong one on. So I've gone with my little Spurs hoodie.
I love the Spurs sweater that you had on earlier. That's a classic.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I've two of them, and I had the wrong one on, and the other one's drying, so I'm just going to wear this.
Okay, well, we're getting the fashion show from Dave on the first day. Dave is showing the rotation. Dave is showing the rotation. Thomas Frank in the lineup. Dave is making changes in his wardrobe just after getting some inspiration from Thomas Frank in terms of rotation in his squad personnel. Stevie Frazier saying the start is maybe then the start is reward for his training in preseason. Who are you talking about in particular? Stevie Frazier. Could be Archie Gray.
Yeah,
no, he hasn't done very well in preseason, though. You would say, like, maybe in training he's done all right, but in preseason I wouldn't say he has. DB, is that Ibiza, Dave?
Well, do you know what? I know who he's on about. He's on about that boss pizza guy. Um, Look, when I get a haircut, maybe I should take a trip out there. Maybe I could become an internet sensation like that fucker.
Limpy Down Under maybe disagreeing with me, saying Gray is a great tackler and reads the game very well. Haven't seen that of late, to be honest, Limpy Down Under, but of course we sometimes see the game through different eyes, different lenses. Kaylee Davis, member for 24 months as an elite member. Very, very generous, Kaylee. I really do appreciate you. Saying, hi, Jack. It's been a while. Coys, 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 coys. Big up, Kaylee. Up nice and early. Now you have to get up nice and early again for the Spurs games and on a Saturday as well. Whereas before, Kaylee, a lot of our games last year were on Sundays. So we have to get used to a whole new schedule of Spurs. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturdays. Get ready for it. Spurs are back and we're going to start getting busy again. And like I said, would love to chat with you, get a little catch up over how your summer's been, and just have a nice, warm, hot coffee in the morning with you maybe sometime this next week. Chris Baum, good to see you. Scooter Reacts, good to see you, Scooter. How are things?
See
Morning,
you
Jack
up.
and Dave, back at it again. 2 a.m. kickoffs. Love it. Come on, you Spurs. 2 a.m. on a Sunday as well. Absolutely brutal.
Let's
Then
go.
again, when the games were on a Sunday for us, for Dave and I, then they would have been on a Monday, I would imagine, for you over in Australia, right? So that would be absolutely brutal, to have to watch it that early. So maybe it's almost a blessing in disguise for some of the Australians, that the games are back on a Saturday in the UK, because at least then you don't have to get up too early on a Monday or anything like that. Lee Harvey Yid, good to see you. Saying afternoon,
Lovely.
Dave and Jack, new season and a win today. Come on, you Spurs. Let's hope so, my man. It's a big new season. And I think Spurs have to honestly win today in order to, get started off on the right track and continue the tradition of a lot of opening day wins. If I'm not mistaken, Dave, isn't that been for a long time now? It feels like Spurs have always seemed to find a way to win on the opening day.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
maybe Ange Postecoglou, Brentford, if that was maybe one of the first days of the season.
We usually get a positive result on the opening day of the season, whether it's a win or a draw, but we usually tend to get a positive result on the opening day of the season. Look, I was sort of really positive heading into it. Seeing that lineup sort of worries me a little bit. But look, I'm always open to be pleasantly surprised. So let's see what happens. Look, at the end of the day, it's the start of the season. We need to get off to a good start. We've got an uphill battle then with Man City and Bournemouth coming up straight after that. So we need to put 3 points on the board today. Because if not, all of a sudden the pressure starts mounting quickly and very quickly on Thomas Frank and this squad. So they need to get off to a positive start today. It's Thomas Frank's first Premier League game as Tottenham. It's a new era. Romero as captain as well. I think the two of them will want to get off to a winning start today. They'll want to put 3 points on the board. And you know what? One thing that I'm hoping is just that Romero, is sort of underlining the importance to them players right now as we speak of getting off to a good win. Remind them we need to go and win today. Well, what concerns me is you hear managers and players of past leaving this football club saying winning isn't everything to Tottenham Hotspur. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose games. I'm hoping with Romero as captain, that gets stamped out very fucking quickly.
Yeah. We also have Limpy Down Under saying, I agree with Henrik. People forget Bergvall is a goal scorer and he could get on the scoreboard today. I would love to see that. Usually it's been Pop Matasar, of the young midfielders. That's been the guy that ends up with a goal or two. I actually have Pop Matasar in my fantasy team. I have a lot of confidence of him actually to pop up with some goals and assists this season, especially with the way he's been playing in preseason. Limpy Down Under. Appreciate you, my friend. Shawnee Maddox saying Gray needs to show more, but I think working under Paulinho will help. In a way, Bentancur, Paulinho, really good influences on him. With Bentancur, he's got that silky first touch and that lovely bit of composure about him in midfield. And then also the work rate we know is also incredible. And then in Paulinho's case, he's just that warrior type defensive midfielder, right? So it is good influences on him, to be
Mm.
fair. So hopefully he can learn a
Bit
thing or
like
two from those guys.
It's a bit like me and Sean on pro clubs. Right now, he's trying to develop to be a winger, so I'm just walking him through the different stages of what you do in attack. So, I could see that point, Shawnee.
He's given up on being a midfielder, Shawnee.
Yeah, he's getting bored of it, which I'm surprised for a guy that loves stability. I thought, that'd be his role forever, but seems like he's getting a bit of a flair about him now. He wants to push out wide, Jack. He wants to get involved in the attacking plays, being inspired by Brennan Johnson.
DJ AK saying, sitting by a pool. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, lads. Good to see you, DJ. Absolute legend, Anthony. Cool guy saying,
Big up.
it's happy clapping time. Few minutes away from happy clapping, cool guy.
Hope
Just
so.
a few minutes away. Adrian Chia saying, oh, this is, Dave, this is a question for you to answer, but
Yeah.
answer carefully. Adrian Chia saying, how much super chat money would it take for Dave to stream without a top?
Trust me, No one wants to see that. I think people be putting in super chats to tell me to put my top back on, quite frank with you on that, Adrian Chia. But look, I'm surprised you haven't heard of my OnlyFans, lad. You know, I've got an OnlyFans, so if you head over there, you can get all the topless pictures of Dave you want.
Yeah,
By the way, I'm only messing. I don't have an OnlyFans. I'm only messing.
Half the stream all of a sudden leaves just to go check, where the OnlyFans account is for Dave. Big up, Adrian Chad. Nice to know that, that's what's something that maybe you're interested in, maybe some exclusive members content for the future. Big up to you, Adrian. Job Totten saying, just because you guys are nice, very, very kind of you, Job. Hey,
How's
man,
your
you're very
recovery,
nice
by
to
the way,
us. You're
Joff?
very nice to us.
He had a heart thing there not so long ago. How's the recovery going, Joff? I presume good. I presume
Yeah.
all the kids are taking care of you.
Yeah, I think that's right. That's what it was earlier. I knew it was a surgery of some kind. So big up, Joff. And he's saying 10 p.m. for me over here in Perth. That's a nice kickoff. I think even
Him and Ribsy.
Ribsy, yeah, was saying it's actually for once, really good kickoff time for you guys to really enjoy the game compared to what it used to be. These 4 a.m.s, 3 a.m.s, which is almost impossible to stay awake, even if it's a good game. It's so difficult. Big up to you, Joff. Q7, always good to see you. Really appreciate your support. Terry
Q7.
Wright, good to see you as well. Absolute legend,
Good
Terry.
to see you all, Terry.
He's saying he loves the hat, Dave. Scooter React
Thank you
saying,
very
Jack,
much.
I'm in New Zealand, buddy. Oh, I apologize, Scooter. That's absolute poor form for myself. I need to remember that for next time.
That's a forfeit, Scooter. So put in the forfeit that you want Jack to do. And we'll
Yeah,
get it done.
seriously. Now Jack has to stream with his top off. Brett Loft saying, member for 31 months. Flat Cat member. Midnight here in Rockhampton, Australia. Big up, boys. Crazy the time zones that you guys have in Australia and New Zealand. Even though we probably think that you're all so close to each other, we forgot just how massive it is over there in Oceania, because it's amazing that you guys are in such different time zones. Because midnight, maybe not as great as a 10 p.m. like maybe what Joff has. 10 p.m. sounds actually kind of nice to watch a Spurs game on a weekend, to be fair. And I know Ribsy is probably enjoying it. And thank you, Brett, for 31 months, part of the 30-month club. Absolute legend to you, Brett. Really appreciate you. Breckon, member for 9 months. Big up to you, Breckon, getting close to that double-digit mark. He's saying, let's start off this season strong. Come on, you Spurs. Absolutely right. I like your attitude there, Breckon. Really appreciate your support throughout many of the campaigns that we've done together. Kieran K32 saying, oh, when the Spurs, they should be singing it loud, shouldn't they?
Oh, when the Spurs go marching in, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Do you know what? That is going to be in full voice. Where's the mute button?
I'm sorry.
I mute this.
I was trying to listen to it for myself there.
Yeah, no, I got it muted. Sorry, I got it muted, Jack. I found it. You know me, I'm not the best. I'm so, honestly, I'm so dumb. I'm survived. I was surprised I made it to 34 years of age or 33 years of age. Soon to be 34. But look,
I was trying to cheat. I was trying to listen to see if they were singing it. Sorry.
Oh, they will be. The crowd will be. That'll be in full voice now today.
Absolute legend, Breckon. Absolute legend, K32. And then Marcus Smith. Really appreciate you, Marcus. Welcome to the Flat Cap Army. Appreciate you grabbing a membership, my friend. Thanks for all the members that have come in today. Really appreciate you guys. Hopefully you also enjoyed, if you got the chance, any of you guys, to see our first match preview exclusively to the members before this game. I think we absolutely were on top form for that. Very well researched, very well organized in terms of the conversation. We covered a lot in it, so hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Tyler, good to see you. Marcus Smith saying, come on, lads, I've just become a member. Big up. Now you can't escape us, Marcus. It's only going to get crazier and crazier.
Yeah, big up, Marcus.
And then NJ123, good to see you. Playful Spurs, Paul Connor, afternoon, guys. Hoping for a performance today. Want to see some sexy football and some good goals. Come on, you Spurs. 4-0 win for me today. Kudos and Richie scores for me. I would love to see Kudos get off the mark here. Nice and early for Spurs.
I just want to say a big up to Dan Davenport as well in here. We've also got Cool Guy League Cups. I'm going to help you, Jack. I'm going to come from the bottom and meet you halfway. Rooty 2, NJ. We also have Leighton Evelyn, the Happy Clapper, the Eternal. Rooty 2, King Hoddle. Great to see you as well, my man. Morlar. And we also have Natalie in the house. Good to see you. Kevin Howes, great to see you. Playful Spurs, as always. Mario Sava, Lisa, El Dante, Spurs GCTV. Great to see you two guys in here as well. So, Jack, I'm going to meet you. I'm coming up to you. IrishHotspur, good to see you. Along with Kieran as well. So, yeah, just so we're not missing anyone. Simon Coley as well. And Matthew Breaker. Good to see you all.
Gave me a chance to take a sip of coffee. Dave's helping me out a ton here.
Well, you've given me time to have a fashion show, So I'm getting ready for Paris Fashion Week.
Well, it sounds like you're going to have your own fashion week, Dave, with how much love you're getting from people like Adrian Chia. Marcus Smith saying, thank you guys. You guys are brilliant and no chance to escape from you. Come on, kudos. Big up to you, Marcus. And then looks like Rin Vander or Rin Vader saying like is smashed. Please, everybody, smash the like button for us. It sends us watch along out to more and more like-minded Spurs fans and fellow happy clappers in this wonderful Spurs universe of ours. The trumpet man is in full blast. Everyone's kitted up, and we're getting ready for another Premier League season.
You know what?
Come on, you Spurs!
The trumpet man actually looks a bit like Vince Vega, to be fair to him. He actually does. So, Vince, if you're listening, you're the new trumpet guy.
Vince Vegas hijacked the trumpet. He's the trumpet man is locked up in a closet somewhere. He's been tied up, and Vince Vegas stolen the trumpet. Pedro Porro.
Porro taking the team talk there. That's very, very interesting. Not Romero, Pedro Porro. Let's go.
I do wonder if the leadership group might be a version of like Pedro Porro, the likes of Romero, and maybe even a Bentancur. I'm feeling like there might be a bit of a Spanish leadership group, but we have gotten kicked off. We are underway here, everybody. Please sync up with us if you would like.
Come on, let's go. Test them nice and early. Let's how nice. Porro and all that space. Put it in the box. He does.
Get launched. Johnson.
Can
he get it under control here? Left foot.
No, bad ball! It's a bloody great ball by Johnson.
Kudos.
Bergvall! Oh, come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Come on.
Lord.
It's a good start. That's a great ball in by Brandon Johnson. I ridiculed him before the game, and that's beautiful.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, it's begging to be headed home.
Bergvall, he's just got to jump for that.
Kudos gets it in. It's a great pass to Bergvall. How he passes that there. It's unbelievable.
Bergvall had two opportunities to score there.
Come on, Rombom. Let's have another.
I think it's Kudos taking it. Whips it in near post. Johnson. Oh, my Lord. That is a shocking effort.
I would have pulled that as well, to be fair.
Well, he's very off balance. And then
I would have pulled
should have taken a touch.
Probably would have got it on target, though.
I think he should have taken a touch, really. It's a good save by Dubravka. Also, I didn't even know that Dubravka was playing for Burnley. Experienced goalkeeper. But one I imagine we've scored plenty of goals against in the past.
Yeah. Yeah, he's only signed, isn't he, Dubravka? He's only in there.
I didn't even know. Yeah, because they lost Trafford. But some opportunities nice and early there. Bergvall nearly scoring twice, and then Johnson, you would say, like, could have done. I don't know. Dave's being nice to him. I'm being harsh to him, but
no, I'm saying I would have
done a lot better.
He still should have hit the target.
Yeah, Dave. Actually, just by the way, just make sure that that ball doesn't end up going through your window. I think it's still coming down. It's still in the air. Left the stadium, and that's a hard pass to do to make a ball leave the stadium.
They have the speedboats out on the Thames. They've gone fishing for it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Romulus. Come on, Rambam. Out to Mickey Van der Flash. Moves it on to Jedi. Come on, let's go, Kyle Walker. Jedi moving forward. Looking for Bergvall, makes a run, doesn't get it. He pulls it back to Archie Gray. Archie Gray plays the ball out to Romero. Romero takes a touch, scanning his options.
Yeah, it looks to be like a 5-4-1 kind of for Burnley, so it's a very deep defensive shape of theirs.
Moves it on to Jedi. Burnley is sitting every man behind the ball right now. Got to move that ball quick.
Midfielders needed. Oh, a little slip from Pedro. But Richarlison running after
on the slip. It's not a bad ball on the slip.
No. You think, though, the midfielders need to present some options for Archie Gray because it looks like, they're just sort of block up the midfield, force us out wide. But again, this is a Burnley team that you feel like you can carve open, even if they are playing a very defensive-minded shape.
But this also needs to be where Archie Gray shows a bit of nous to his game, a bit of passing range,
Spurs going for a long throw, and Pedro Porro's doing it.
Come on, Pedro.
We know he hits the gym. Oh, he goes short, though.
He's gone short.
But I think we're probably looking to go direct
here.
Get it in. Bergvall whips it in.
Dubravka comes and
claims it. Spurs, again, just so quick to get the ball in the box at times. There's no messing around.
It's how you're going to score goals. Last year, there's too much flapping around, pissing about.
Sense of urgency about us.
Yeah. Well, Frank
very direct. Oh! What's happened here?
Did he go out for a corner?
He held on to it too long.
Oh, what? Come on.
I actually totally forgot, Dave, to mention that. There's a new rule. Yeah, the new rule is that if you hold on to it longer than 8 seconds, then it's an automatic corner.
Brilliant. Let's punish them. Let's absolutely punish them. Let's be on BBC tonight.
Kudos.
Oh, it's a shit ball. Kudos.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one.
Porro.
Pop Sarr. Kudos again. He's going to whip it in. Towards the back post this time. Romero wins it. Johnson,
Good touch.
Jedi.
Don't put so much on it this time. Can we please get it in around, the penalty area would be lovely.
Pedro. No one to really go to with Pedro, so
No.
he passes all the way back to Vicario.
Match
Spurs
this up
just
4
whipping
for 4
crosses
here.
in, though, which is what you have to do against a back five.
Yeah. Spence, don't slow it down. Come on, man. Gray picking it up again. He's going to be the playmaker today. He's going to dictate the tempo. Mickey van der Ven gets his head up, comes forward, moves it on to Jed Spence. Good touch by Jed Spence. Looking to take on his man. Plays it back to Archie
Play it back
Gray.
to him.
Van der Ven, that's a great bloody touch. He's going on his own.
I think Archie Gray didn't need to go backwards there. He should have just played it back to Jedi. That's my worry with Archie Gray. Sometimes
Good
I
to
feel
see
like
everybody in with us, though, guys. Keep smashing that like button if you're enjoying the watch along and the commentary. I only see 10 likes. It's absolutely shocking. Our like game is appalling here. Come on, guys. Let's be one of the best in the business together. Let's get the likes up. Not a bad start, though, guys. Get in the comments. Let us know the start you think Tottenham have made.
Oh,
Van der Ven. Ooh. I looked like a fucking hammy with gun there when he cleared that.
yeah. He's nearly a swing and a miss from Mixter.
Good looking guy, Scott Parker, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Flawless.
100%.
Look at that.
Well, I mean, I actually
Not scratch
appreciate
on
that
his face.
he used to go for some pretty weird outfits before. Like, it looked like he was about to get on a yacht, before, like, what's some of
Burnley
his
playing us
outfits.
our own game.
Oh,
it's long
yeah, they're
joined
going
and
for
box.
Get there, Gray.
Get a shot off.
Dangerous
Ooh,
shot.
It's across the face of goal.
Yeesh. They went for, they know Kyle Walker has that long throw in him.
Playing us our own game. Tyler says refresh, Dave. I will do, Tyler. Let's have a look now. 114. That's a lot better, Tyler. Let's get to it's 343 watching though. Let's see if we can get it to 300.
Oh,
Van der Ven.
referee. That's a shove in the back there, Rev.
Who is the ref today? I didn't even bother looking him up. I get so annoyed with them.
Some said it was Michael Oliver.
Oh yeah, well,
I'm not
it's
sure
gonna
if
be
it
a long
actually
evening.
is, though.
It's gonna be a long evening. He's a dick. He hates Tottenham. Spence.
He had an
Van der
opportunity
Ven,
to play.
can we please get the ball out of the back line? Please, it's been the last 3 minutes now across there.
Romero, lovely ball into Pat Matasar. Finds Kudos.
Ball,
Kudos with a little space.
Bergvall.
Plays it back to Sar. Yeah, we've ignored Bergvall on a couple of occasions. Romero.
Romulus. We're going to have to try something a little bit different. Can't keep passing it across the back line.
Got to
Van der
show
Ven,
for
now
it,
moving
Gray.
on to Spence. Let's go, Spence. Use that space attack. Why is he refusing to give it to Johnson? Just get it out wide and cross it. He put in a good cross already.
That's fair. Romero
Good
finds
ball.
Pat Matasar.
Oh, I just couldn't get it under control.
Great.
Falls back to Archie Gray, though, and mops it up. Onto Jed Spence. Out to Brennan Johnson. Now he's in space.
One-on-one.
He's facing up Walker. Gets across him with the left boot. Holy shit.
Well,
in fact, I regret what I said. Stop him from crossing the ball.
A clock can be right twice a day, and Brennan Johnson can put a cross in, every now and again. Maybe not consistently, though.
Rooty Toot says, could we start the clock? It is started. You started the clock, Jack. Yeah, I see it here.
Yeah,
It's on 7 minutes. It's on 7 minutes, Rooty Toot. Someone goes, I think that's why Jed Spence isn't passing Johnson the ball. Fair point.
Shawnee Maddox saying, if you want more likes, Dave, you're going to have to start showing the goods.
I'm getting concerned where the tone of this is
there's
going. A lot of people want to start seeing me naked. Trust me, you don't.
There's a bit of a sexual awakening going on for Dave all of a sudden.
I'm glad. Look, I'm glad if all you want me to be your pin-up boy. I don't mind. I'll try. But
the missus is getting jealous. The missus should not be watching this stream. She's going to start getting a little jealous all the attention Dave is getting.
Jack is a far better looking guy than I am, guys. I think you'd rather have him as your pin-up.
I'm getting jealous of all the attention.
Let's see if we can defend this. Our line is high enough here. I don't mind that, just as long as we don't get caught. It's gone back post. Jedi, can he get there? Brilliant defending from Jed.
Great header.
Bloody brilliant. And he goes again. He's like an attack dog. It's a good ball in, though.
Yes, Richarlison misses. Cleared away by Johnson, I believe.
He's offside anyway, thank God. Come on, Spurs. Let's show some more potency going forward. Let's get it out of the back line. Let's get it into Kudos. Go along here. They got 4-5.5. Go along. Play beyond it. Be smart. On to Van de Ven. Back to fuck. If I say this 20 more times this half, I'm going to lose it. Porro. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Direct.
Come on, Cootie.
Tried to
Come
find
on, Cootie.
in behind. Stretching that Burnley team. Can we
Pick
get
it up.
onto this?
Let's
Pop
go,
Montasar
Pappy.
does.
Good
Fires
ball.
it into
Oh, that's a
Kudos.
great ball.
Oh, he gets picks there, though.
He's all right. He's got it. The guy's an animal.
Good cross.
Gets it in his grip. Oh, Richie! Yes! Richarlison!
Inside 10
Come on!
minutes. Come on, boys.
Prove!
Opening goal
Pigeon.
this season to the Pigeon.
Let's go.
Come on. It's very
He looks
direct
good.
ball
He
from
looks
Pedro
good. He
Porro.
looks
Just
fine.
knock
He
it
looks
long.
fine. I've got Richarlison on my mind. Singing do a day a diddy dum diddy do.
No, lovely to see direct ball from Pedro Porro. Kudus gets the ball back after getting picked there and whips in a really good cross with the right foot. Really good cross to find Richarlison. And he moves back for it as well. First time finish. Lovely finish. Delicate.
You got to learn not to get on Kudus' back there, Jack. You know, he said he got picked. Look at this. Brilliant. Straight onto it. I love that. And then it's a great ball. It's an absolutely fantastic ball. Richarlison, bosh. Prue. Pigeon. Fucking Pigeon. Come on. Feed the birds time. Let's go. That's a great finish. That's a real striker's goal, that. Get in. 1-0 to the good. Rooty Toot, remind us to change the scoreline as well, my man. Come on.
If anything, what I really like about...
I said in the predicted lineup he was going to score today, by the way, if anyone's watching.
I love that. What I also, though, really like is that Spurs, since Thomas Frank has come in, Spurs have been playing really direct at times, which I really appreciate, because I know Pedro Porro sort of hit it just sort of in hopes that Kudus would get to it. But all of a sudden, right, Burnley were stretched, right? We win the ball back from a bad pass, and then, they weren't really in that defensive shape. Or sometimes when you just, like Dave was saying, when you just pass it around sideways too often, you sort of give, the opposition that, easiness of mind, whereas if you do just, even if the pass isn't on, sometimes when you do just sort of play those direct passes, you create a bit of chaos.
This is what I'm saying. Like, if they're committing guys, good ball. Bergvall, get turned. I also said before that, let's get it into Kudus' feet, and he sits straight away. The guy's magic. I love him.
Pedro!
Ball! Richie! Oh! This is much better from Tottenham Hotspur. We are just warming up, guys. Go and get the beers in the fridge. This could be 6 or 7 today. Get the bucket hats on. We're scoring goals. Come on. It's another good ball. Who crosses this one? Porro. It's a beauty of a delivery.
Yeah. It's again, though, so I'm liking just this directness in our play. Immediately when we get into these areas, we're just whipping it in.
Last year, we just passed it to the right, recycled it back across the middle, out to the left. And we were screaming last year, put balls in the box. You got Richie in there, Solanke, cause chaos, know? It's what we should be doing, you're right. Like, instead of passing it across the back line, now we're 1-0 up, you can have more time to pick and choose your moments. But, before that, it's about playing direct sometimes against these fuckers. Put them under pressure,
Solanke's probably frothing at the mouth just seeing all this service all of a sudden. He's just feeling like, geez, why do I keep getting injured, at the wrong times? Richie's getting some great service.
But what? I want to give credit. I want to give
great movement by Richie.
He got picked and then straight away he was on it. It's a great delivery. But what a finish by Richarlison. Johnson ballooned one 2 minutes before that, which shows how difficult they are to keep them ones down. And he's kept it down bottom corner. It's a beautiful strike from Richie. Beautiful.
And Limpy Down Under is saying, if I'm Richie, I buy Kudus anything he wants tonight. It was a really good cross, Limpy. A really good cross from Kudus.
Lee Harvey says...
Yeah.
Go on.
No, I was going to say, and Kudus, by the way, I have him down for being, one of the top goal scorers this season. Maybe that won't happen, but straight away, he's that guy who's just creating magic, creating quality. It's a quality cross from Kudus.
Maybe I should have I should have kept Richarlison on my list, Jack.
Yeah, I convinced you to take him out. No, I warned you against it. You shouldn't listen to me. Romero, Kudus earned a free kick, by the way. And then
Harvey with the super chat says, good seeing Dave sing. Any new ones for new signings? Look, I've got plenty. Look, I've just had so much on this summer. I haven't even had time to look at transfer news. I didn't even know about this rule change. I haven't had time to really look at too much at all. But don't worry. Now that, hopefully this week, my time will be... Look, we've got a lot on. We're doing under 21 watch-alongs and all that good jazz as well. So, by the way, guys, watch-alongs don't end here this week. Make sure you tune in Monday for the under 21s one as well. But, don't worry. Now that I have a bit of time, I might sit there and listen to some music tonight and... I might come up with a few for some of the new signings. My man, big yourself up, Lee Harvey. Come on, Spurs. 1-0 to the good. 15 minutes in. Let's go. Let's get 3 and 4 here today. It's there if we want it. Let's get the confidence levels up of everybody. Johnson tracking back. That's good work, Jono. Well done, Johnson. Give him his reward.
Corner kick for Burnley here.
It's good tracking back there by Johnson. Something we spoke about in the build-up that he doesn't do. It's good work rate.
DJ Funk, good to see you, sir. Great name.
What's that song? Not the funk. Da-na-na-na. Big up DJ Funk. Good to see you. It's a great name, actually, that. We've got DJ AK and Nick Lazier, who's a DJ as well. A lot of DJs. They must love the back.
DJ Army is growing and growing.
It is. And DJ Samuel. Big up, DJ. Clear this. Clear this.
Cleared away. Good clearance.
Way. Hey, he's not Richarlison.
Doing his best Brennan Johnson impersonation there, the Burnley player. Romero plays it quickly. That's something we'll see all the time under Frank.
Good ball out of space.
What a ball from Romero. That's world-class ball.
Come on, put some coal in the engine. Let's go. Good ball onto Bergwall. Keep chasing it, you fucker. He doesn't want it.
Played it a little early, Jet Spence. I think that was the right idea, though.
He got excited.
Romero, that clip ball into Jet Spence, it's just gorgeous. It's like just a beautiful white cloud in the sky.
I'm convinced he'd make it work.
Oh, what a header from Romero.
Let's go, sir. Ref. Have a yellow. That's
came through the middle of him there. Down the line, Romero catching him offside. God, Romero, 2 bits of quality there. Offside trap from Romero, and that
he's laughing
into Jet Spence. And that header as well. 3 really good moments from Romero there.
Oh, and the Spurs go marching in. I want to be in a number. Come on. Let's get it underway. Let's score more goals.
We've got the funk.
That's the one. Come on, I want to sing the Star song today. Singing do-a-dee-a-dee-dum-dee-dee-doo. Rejected Chelsea to come and play in white. Singing do-a-dee-a-dee-dum-dee-dee-doo.
Romero picking out another gorgeous pass
in the white and blue.
Into Sarr. Pedro Porro asking for someone down the line.
Screaming there, Kudos.
Kudos, I think, was making a run in behind, but Pedro wanted him to come short.
Jake says, I'm looking slimmer. Wait until you see me after my haircut on Tuesday, Jake. I look fatter now because my hair is growing on my face and all, but wait until you see me in, in 2 days' time. I'll be like that Biggest Loser. Remember that program? Go on, Porro, play it. Don't hesitate, my man.
Oh, lovely from Kudos. Look at the strength.
Play. It's just a breath.
I'm telling you.
Ref,
he's still going. He doesn't
even
need the foul. He doesn't even need the foul. Kudos is actually the strength that this guy has, and the first touch is just insane.
Michael Oliver trying to slow down the progress here. He's such an Arsenal fan.
That's so funny that Kudos didn't even need the foul, even though he was absolutely clobbered there.
He's so good. He's so strong. It's ridiculous. Good ball by Spence. Go on, Jono. Unlucky.
Jono, actually, yeah, we should say that more. Make it easier, because Brennan or Johnson sometimes takes too long to say.
Yeah, too long. Just going to call him Jono from now on.
Dubravka sends it long. Pedro Porro asking for offside. Yep.
Leave you down under, says the camera adds £10 as well. In my case, it adds about £50. I swear I have lost weight. I have trimmed down. My belly is going, which is good. Which means, Shem, you got to stop being a bad influence. No more kebabs. Your fault, Shem.
Shem is still walking the dog. I haven't seen him yet in the chat. He's getting pissed off.
Get a welfare check on him.
Yeah, Shem Tan, is everything all right?
On to Van de Ven. Back to Vicario. On to Romero. Romero, what's he going to do?
Waiting for the pressure, Romero.
Pedro Porro to Kudus. Well held up again. That's beautiful.
God, it's just...
What I love about
does he ever get picked? That's what I wonder.
No.
Like, he never loses the ball. Like, it's just...
Like, if I'm Pedro Porro, as soon as I pump that ball, like, if I was to, say, pump it into Tel Udeber or Johnson, I'd hesitate going on the overlap. As soon as I pump it into Kudus, I'm gone because I know he's going to hold it up.
Yeah, don't even need to question it.
No.
Sarr. Pedro Porro.
Good ball down the line.
Oh, just couldn't keep it in.
Throw in to us? No.
No. Pedro should have gone over the top, actually. I think Richarlison made a run for him.
Don't let him take it down there. Oh, go on, Rami. Come on, Rami.
Good pressure from Sarr and Romero.
And Kudos. There we go.
Romero takes him down. Good cynical foul there
that.
from Romero.
Didn't need to do that. Maybe just wanted to take someone out, make himself feel better.
Well, in a way, like, you know, could have been dangerous.
Big up Gavin Hines. Nice start. It's not a bad one, my man. It's not a bad one. There's more goals here.
Drusilla saying last year was the year to actually diet, Dave. This season, we got to be feasting on the kebabs. Actually, fair point, Drew. Touche.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
If we start winning more, maybe it's not a good year to diet. If we start winning more, Drew. When you're losing, that's when you start dieting. I agree.
Well, when we lose more, I need to comfort eat.
yeah. It's teach their own. Different
I eat
strokes.
my kebab. I'm like, Dave, everything will be okay.
Yeah, salads for when we win, Drew.
When we win, I punish myself.
Down the line, but
Take that, leave it go, leave it go.
Well defended.
We're so much calmer across the back this year. We're just doing all the right things. No one's panicking. Let's go. Break.
Get those legs going. Get those pistons pumping.
Oh. Can we get out to Jono? Can we get out to
Got
Jono?
a lot of time on the ball here. Can he pick out a pass? Finds Jed Spence.
Yeah, let's allow every player to get back behind the ball and play through them again. Come on,
Star didn't seem to pick his head up, or there weren't really any runs for him. No one was making a run for him. Archie Gray,
good movement there across the midfield to get that back. Back to Porro. Back to Romulus. Romulus into...
Sar. Back to
Big Vic. Time, Vic.
Good Richie. Good ball.
Good hold up, Richie. Now, you've done your work. Lay it. There we go. Great fucking ball. Come on, Porro. Play him. Come on, Cootie. Come on, Cootie. Come on, Cootis. Come on.
Kudos.
It's another good delivery.
Slide.
Here we go. Oh, fuck you, ref. Papa Matt Star's about to balloon one into the top corner.
What's the foul for?
I think that's not. How can you give that foul? He's gone for the ball. He's gone for the shot. You can't give that.
Great hold-up play from Richarlison.
Kudos just finds his man every time. It's a great ball. Left foot, right foot, it doesn't matter. There you are. Have that one. There's no way you can give that. He's gone for the ball. He's gone for the shot. That's a joke. That's just natural going to happen when the defender's going for the clearance.
Kudos so far has actually had some great crosses. Dave is right.
He's been very bright. Very, very bright.
Call me Shem Kebab. Shembab.
Should start up your own kebab line, Shemmy. Unlucky Johnson.
Shem's Kebabs. Fat Tony, good to see you, fellow man in Washington. Hopefully everything's all right with you. Bergvall making great runs, but not being picked out. I agree, man.
Yeah, he has.
I agree. He's made some good runs, and sometimes he's been ignored.
It's interesting that he's gone with Sarah and Gray as the two holding and push Bergvall further forward. Get after it. Go on, Lucas. Go on, Richie. That's yours. There we go, Sarah. Oh, it's a good turn by the Burnley player. They're in space. He's going to crack this. It's on effort for Carrion. Nice and easy. I wonder is DJ AK still tuning in, or has he just gone on the Raz now that Spurs are going to win? He's in Spain at the minute. Big up DJ. Good ball. Van de Ven, what can he do? Good ball into the forward line.
Richie, can he hold it up? Yes, he does. Oh, Jed, man. Jed. Take your time, man. Take your time.
Sometimes we make the game look so difficult.
Can we win this? Oh, he does. Should have put pressure on there. He didn't have a lot of options until
Get out
then.
there, Paul. I'll deal with it one-on-one. Spence would. There's three of them coming down his side now. Bergvall trying to get out, push out. Good chasing.
Kyle Walker, nice souvenir. Hopefully Vince Vega catches that one. Nice of Kyle Walker to send a nice souvenir into the stands. Proper Yido. Spurs taking their time over this goal kick. And they're playing it short. Vicario, though, maybe goes long. No, he tries to pick out a pass into Richie. Sir!
Ref, thank you.
Oh, of course, Michael Oliver. Of course he doesn't give it.
Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan.
Of course he doesn't give it.
Oh, good play,
Gray.
Well done, sir.
A little dodgy. Very
hold
good
it,
touch
Toro,
from
hold
Star.
it. Let
Fine, Kudos.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Nearly had Kudos in behind.
Drew Silla says lots of people, lots in chat pre-game saying Savinho isn't worth it, but if we get Janot version of him, we get 19 goals and assists before last season. The left wing looks 100% better. Johnson already lacking. No, look, look, I'm at the point, to be honest with Drew. I do think 70 million is a bit steep, you know, for someone like Savinho. But at the minute, I don't care. Just pay the money, get them in at this point. DJ,
what I do like about Savinho, which, you know, I spoke enough on the pre-match build-up, but what I wanted to say about Savinho, it is a lot of money. But what I do like about him is that he's had a lot of success getting assists for big, tall number 9s, because he had that Ukrainian forward Dovvik when he was at Hirona, and then he also has been pretty good at supplying Holland, you know, which are big penalty box strikers.
Yeah.
Ooh, dodgy ball there.
Big up, Scotty Hannum. Good to see you. DJ AK beside the pool with a beer.
Oh, so jealous.
Right. So jealous. Oh, good ball. Come on, Johnson. Well done, Johnson.
From Johnson. Good strength.
And he holds it up brilliant.
Shoved off Kyle Walker there, Drew. Did you see that? He shoved him off. He said, "Get off me."
Keeps doing that. He might convert me, Drewski.
He's hitting the weight room, Brennan Johnson, Drew.
Good ball. One of you.
It's not a bad pass. I felt like Poro could have gotten there.
It just takes one of them to fucking get on the end of that.
Felt like Poro could have gotten there.
Tyler
writes, that's when you know Walker's finished. That's hilarious. Ooh, dodgy that's so dodgy from Archie Gray. Why'd he hit it backwards? Jesus, man.
Making this hard on ourselves now.
Archie Gray, that was a dodgy header.
Get back in control of that ball. Chris Baum says, I'm glad we don't have Kane or Son anymore. This is the real Bill. Kane is once in a generation and Son a legend on and off the pitch. But now we must build a proper team. No, 100%. 100%. But do you know what it is? At the end of the day, you're still going to bring players in that you're relying on them. Do you know what I mean? It's like this notion that we relied on Kane and Son. Of course, rely on your best players. You don't think Liverpool don't rely on Mo Salah and, you know, some of their best players. You don't think Man City don't rely on some of their best players. You know what I mean? You're going to rely on them.
Yeah, they rely on Rodri.
You've got to rely on your best players. It's just how it is. The problem is we just don't have any players in the forward line that we can, you know, consistently rely on right now. Bar Kudos at the minute. And he's only new. I'm even jumping the gun on that. But he just looks good. God, Bergval. Take a touch. Get turned. Come on, kid. Don't play it safe. You're not in there to play it safe. You'll be on the bench next week if you do. Gray. Onto Romy. Move that out to Poro, please. Oh, my fucking Lord.
Feels like we're not on the same wavelength at times. Romero, though, tracking. Good defending from Romero.
Wake up, Tottenham. Wake up. That's shocking. Who's he even seen there?
Hard to tell, really.
Maybe it's Eze. Maybe Eze's on the pitch somewhere and we don't know, Jack, but I don't know who he's seen there. Laren Deb, some really stupid passes at the minute. Hello, Asdar says he's 2 minutes behind. Simon Gibbs, hey guys, good to see you, Simon. Good to see you, my man. Rooty Toot, we're collapsing. Come on, guys, get with the program.
700 million pennies. That's hilarious.
438 in-house, only 168 likes. Let's see if we can push that over 200, guys. Tottenham or Burnley with a corner here.
All right, Michael, please fuck off. Please, man.
He's the same guy that wouldn't blow a free kick on Vicario over the last 2 seasons, and now he's giving out to Vicario. Seriously. He's going ball as well. I'm delighted for him. He deserves that.
Yeah. I don't mind, actually, the referee kits, though. That Puma, I think it looks pretty cool. And
it's an in-swinger.
Vicario punches.
Clear.
Good punch.
Nice and strong there.
They were all on top of him. Jed Spence has to close down this cross. One-on-one with, I believe, Jaden Anthony.
Holds him up well. Come on, get out there. Help him out, guys.
Someone close it down, please. Dangerous.
That's from not helping him out. That's from not helping out Jed Spence when he was blocking it. Esteve, is it?
Esteve, yeah.
Esteve.
I had a Spanish exchange student named Esteve.
Jack's on Duolingo.
Yeah. He actually played in the Barcelona academy. He was nasty. Archie Gray here.
We're slowing it down, and I don't like this.
Yeah, maybe a bit of complacency with Spurs.
Because we'll end up sucker punching ourselves.
Yeah, if anything, we've also not played as direct like we were earlier. We're starting to pass it around a bit more. We're playing far more conservative.
I think we're hoping that Burnley change the game and come for us. I mean, I don't think they know who
Grab the
Scott
second,
Parker
and they
is.
will have to change, Burnley.
Scott
If you
Parker
grab the
ain't
second.
changing. Scott
They are.
Parker will just sit there and try and limit the damage.
Find Romero.
Carry
Find
out, just
Romero.
go early. Thank you. Now find him. Right down the line.
Into
Good
Kudos.
Ah, the guy's an animal. The guy is just so good.
Oh, he
my
still
God.
has it.
Oh, my God.
He still has it.
Oh, my
This
God.
Kudos. I'm telling you, give me 4 Kudos.
You're gonna see that clip on Pornhub tonight, guys.
Oh, top of the box though. It's dangerous again.
Oh!
Maybe Vicario's just covering his angles there.
Hope so.
I mean, do we spend 70 million on Savinho, or do we just spend 70 million on cloning technology just so we can have just a bunch of Kudoses in the team? That's what I want. I just want 1 million Mohamed Kudoses. I'll take 3 more. Do we even need Savinho? We just need 1 million Kudoses in this team.
The guy he's unbelievable. It doesn't matter where he's on the pitch. Just give the fucker the ball. He's the sort of player I want on my team.
Oh my God.
It's like me on pro clubs. Just give me the ball anywhere
And
I
he
am.
sprays
on the pitch.
it as well.
Oh.
This guy is just top quality. He's just top quality.
He's just pulling out. He's just showing off now. He's just showing off. Pappy, good ball out to Porro. Come on, Porro. Loads of time. Look for Richie.
Pedro.
He's begging for
Big spray.
Good ball.
To Johnson to Richie.
Richie, go on. Unlucky.
That's
better.
What we need to be doing, though.
Keep doing more of this. Drop kick your teacher.
Sar,
we're asking for
pressure
it.
from Sar.
Come on.
Sar. Have a hit.
Bang it. No, what are you doing, guys? What are you doing?
Why are we making that look hard, boys? Why are we making that look hard? How are we giving the ball away there?
Oh, it hurts my eyes.
So poor. So poor. Romero stepping out. Oh, lovely. Is he giving a foul? Ref. Oh, my God. Michael Oliver, he's just trying his best. It's like we're playing against 12 men here. Jeez, Michael, man, what are we doing here? What's up with also this like sort of close personal conversations he keeps having with our players? It's like he's the school principal.
Oh, that was just selfish by Sarah and Kudos there.
Well, it felt like Sar maybe couldn't make his mind up, and then Kudos maybe was coming short for it. Maybe when Sar wanted him to make a run. It's hard to tell.
Simon's saying the crowd is unhappy. Are they unhappy?
Probably with the decision, maybe.
Fiona says, imagine having Kudos and Ez on the side. Oh, no, I can't wait, lad. I can't wait, honestly. It's a far cry from fucking what we've seen last season and the season before, anyway.
And some sloppy giveaways from Spurs, if that's the reason.
Is this Kelly Oshaw standing over this?
No, that's Mejbiri, the former Man United player.
Yeah, Hannibal.
I actually have a Hannibal Tunisian jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it from my sister.
Stay switched on here, please, Tottenham. Don't give away anything stupid.
Wait, honestly, love Burnley. The amount of souvenirs they've been spraying into the stands.
You can do that every week. That'd be brilliant.
Pedro. But yeah, some sloppy giveaways from Spurs. Fine, Sar. Sorry, you have time. You have time.
Andrew says, was I talking to my wardrobe? No, I wasn't. No, my missus came there for a minute and spoke to me.
Well, Dave has been talking to the wardrobe. He's made a few outfit changes today.
Yeah, I've been in the wardrobe. Don't get me wrong. My wardrobe's like Narnia at the minute. Sar, go on, Sar. Drive it, kid. Oh, go on, play him.
Oh, he's got
beautiful.
time, Pedro.
Take
Find a
time,
cross.
Morrow. One touch, good delivery. Oh, shit delivery. Well done,
Mickey.
Archie.
Good job by Archie Gray there. Good recycling.
On to Spence. Spence, find Jono. Hold that now. Work it.
Nice.
Good ball.
Good playing.
Well done, Spence. Sar.
Got time, Sar. You got time. You got time.
Crack it, kid.
Into Richie. Dropping deep. Richie trying too much there, man. Trying way too much.
Hold it, Richie. Just
trying too much. Get there, Romero. Anthony finds it.
We're allowing them
breakaways.
We're allowing them breakaways because of our stupid play. That literally, they're only breaking because we're giving away stupid possession.
Where's Richarlison going with that as well?
Like the flick isn't even on.
He's got 4 players. He's got 4 defenders around him. Just hold it up.
Like this is where I question the guy's brain cells and the IQ, because it's like there's 4 players around him. Who are you even flicking it to? Do you know what I mean? Take a touch, lay it off.
He's got a Neymar tattoo on him. Maybe he thought he was Neymar.
Lauren Deb says Spence is pissing him off. Let me know why. Queen Ellie, good to see you, Ellie. Hopefully you're keeping well. Long time no see. Good to see you in the building. How's life? How's the family as well? How's Tios?
Oh, good clearance. Come
Hold
on,
that.
Rich. Good hold up play, Rich. Get rid of it, man. There you go. Berg ball.
Go on, Lukey. Hold it. You got someone bombing forward. There we go.
Oh,
Go on.
Too heavy.
Go on.
Too
Go on.
heavy.
Go on. Go on.
Too heavy.
Very sloppy with our passing, Ellie. Very, very sloppy. We're creating our own problems with our passing, actually. We need to start to get back to putting balls in the box, being a little bit
more of those long
direct,
balls.
hitting the wingers. Yeah.
We were trying to give them a goal, it feels like.
Line, they're usually sending 3 or 4 and camping up the spaces in to pass into. So just put it over them.
Shemtan saying we were trying to give them a goal, it feels like.
Yeah, it seems like that. We're doing our best. They're just not taking it.
Back to Vic. Vic, find Van de Ven. Yeesh.
Why do we do this to
Why are you
ourselves?
taking a
Why?
touch there, Vic? Good ball,
done,
though, in the
Lucas.
Bergval from
Well done,
Van de Ven.
Lucas.
Good touches.
Go on, Lucas. Get your head
Good
up.
carrying.
Well done.
Beautiful for
Well
Bergval.
done.
Too much.
No,
just get rid of the ball.
Gotta play one of the runs,
Just play one of them there. Play one of them.
Time. Paro, time. It's good delivery.
He had Pop Matasar and Kudos at the top of the box. Bergval. Jeez, bobbling it up.
Jesus.
Find Sar.
You do it, Sar. You do it, kid. Gray. Back out to Paro. One touch, put it in. Oh, it's a shit delivery.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if he blows that up,
I was going to lose it. Romero.
Sar.
Onto Sar.
Got time, Sar. Got time, Pop. Got time.
Driving. Someone make a run. Bergman, make a run. Spence.
Jedi.
Get the head up.
Aye.
Tries to whip it in. It's blocked. Falls back to Van de Ven. Van de Ven under pressure. He's going on a run. He's getting bored now. Onto Romero.
Those hammies are getting bored.
Poro. He wants Kudos to come short. He does. He does a double movement there.
Sir, he's got a whole fist of Kudos there. Sir, really. I mean, the kits are in the shop anyway. You can grab his own Kudos kit at the Spurs shop.
It's only around the front.
Yeah. It's conveniently right next to the stadium.
Big up RRS for Sire. Great to see you in the building. How are you keeping? Simon says, sounds like we're not on it today, guys. Look, don't get me wrong, we're 1-0 up. We're in no rush, but I just feel like some of our passing is a bit sloppy, and it's leading to we're causing our own problems to a certain degree.
Yeah, it feels like it's in control. We're just kind of giving them ways back in it. Kind of like right there, not a great giveaway.
Romero. Not sure about that one, Romero. Wow.
Oh, wow, that's the recovery pace. Oh, Jesus! Van de Ven, he's trying to hit it into his own net.
Christ.
What the hell? That's a good example of passing there. Jet Spence, lovely there. We are trying to score on ourselves. We're trying to score on ourselves.
Will someone come and look for that ball off him? Fucking hell.
I don't know what Johnson's been doing. Kudos. Here he is, though, the magic man.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just sloppy passing again.
Come on, Tottenham, please.
Can't seem to string together more than 3 passes at the minute.
We've seen this before. We'll end up doing something stupid and giving away a goal. We've been here plenty of times before.
Romero gave it away with that sloppy pass, and then if it wasn't for Van de Ven.
Yeah. Bergval with the long throw.
Pace.
Come on, let's go. I'm all here for the long throw. Put it in. What's it not bad,
Johnson or Romero goes for it. Oh, to Richie. Why is he taking
on the overhead? Do the overhead.
Should have had a shot.
Yeah, I was hoping he's going to do the bicey.
Jed, take your time, man.
You have so much time, Jed. You don't need to.
He keeps rushing it today. I feel like Jed has had a lot of time where he's had time on the ball and he's just been rushing these.
He just doesn't need to rush that.
He's had a few giveaways, I feel like, Jed. Everyone has, to be fair. Everyone seems to be giving it away, but
everyone's at it.
He should have just took it closer to the penalty area. Another long throw in from Bergval, not as great that time. Pedro, fair play by Pedro. No foul there. No foul there. No foul there. Surely not. Didn't look like he actually got anything in him.
It's just this is such a frustrating half of football.
Feels like we're getting into good areas, Dave. It's just we're then just breaking it down ourselves.
Again, we're just not creating anything, though. You know what I mean? We scored a goal, good goal, don't get me wrong. But outside of that, what have we really created? With all the possession we've had, what have we actually created?
I just think it's down
Like
to...
you said, we keep just giving away sloppy passes, and then eventually it's going to end up in the back of our own net if we keep doing it.
It's just hard to tell if it's really like a system thing, because it feels like we're getting into decent areas, and then all of a sudden, we're just not actually stringing together the passes that we need in order to break
I don't
them
think
down.
it's the system. I just think
Yeah.
it's just
Lack
not
of
a lot
quality.
of confidence from open play, not a lot of quality. You know what I mean? It's just
Exactly.
they're not blending together. It's not the formation. It's not the system. It's not even Frank's fault. You know what I mean? It's just the individuals. Like you're looking at some of the passes. Like Spence putting the ball in from there when he's all that space. It's just what are we doing? Oh, brilliant! Go on, Lukey.
Oh,
Brilliant!
great
Play
touch.
kudos. Play kudos.
Behind him. But here we go. Kudos. Running one-on-one.
Cutie.
Oh, lovely.
Have the Spence.
Jed.
Bell.
It's a good opportunity for Jed there.
Yep.
Lee Harvey saying, don't worry, guys. Frank will get the whiteboard and the magnets out. They better wake up, says Tyler.
Like these
We
are
need
there.
a senior player to start controlling the game, says Limpy. To be fair, like Archie Gray has had very few touches of the ball. He's not really gotten onto the ball very much, Archie Gray.
Well, you look at the midfield, their oldest player is 22 years of age. That's the area where you usually sort of gain control of the game.
Yeah. Again, just my feeling with Archie sometimes is that he doesn't seem to show for the ball as much as other midfielders do.
Yeah.
Or he's just easily marked. Kyle Walker with a big spray. Dealt with by Pedro. Well done by Pedro Porro there.
Five minutes left until half-time. They're just going to launch another long one, are they? Stay switched on, Tottenham. Stay switched on. Tyler says he forgot Johnson and Gray were playing. Rabbi Yoakum says, guys, calm down. Burnley conceded only 16 goals. No, I know that.
No, we're not saying it's down to the system. We're just saying it's just a lack of quality at times from Spurs. It feels like we could have created more chances if we actually just strung together some of our passes a bit better. Even like Sarr had that one great interception, and then he just dribbled into trouble for no reason and gave it away.
But I'll be brutally honest, if we fail to cut these open, a couple of times from open play, then we've serious problems, and we really are relying on Eze to come in and do a lot for us. Kudos is the only player that looks like breaking them down. Johnson's barely touched the ball.
It's just, I'm concerns for Gray and Johnson, just the lack of ability to actually have touches and show for the ball.
Nah, it's too easy.
Oh, it's way too easy there.
How are they finding all the space, guys?
Top of the box. Good block by Bergvall.
Well on Berg. Oh, fucking hell.
What the fuck is Vicario doing?
Oh, my God.
What the fuck is that from Vicario?
What are you doing? And then see the way he's blaming other people.
What the hell was that?
I couldn't see it. Is that what he's trying to claim? Are you serious?
What the fuck? That is shocking from Vicario.
Oh, my Lord. He really is flappy.
Spinning.
What is he even doing? What's this about?
Spinning.
What's this about? What's he at? A fucking disco? Fuck me.
Jesus
Christ. There's no one around him and he's zero composure. It's concerning.
Deal with it, please. Richarlison's out. Deal with it, please. Big long ball. Come out, Vic. Sir!
Ref. Thank you. If you were going to let that go, I'm giving up on today.
I feel like that guy Ekdal has been in football for a long time.
Yeah, hell of a long time.
I feel like I remember him playing in the Serie A like when I was 10 years old.
Didn't he?
Yeah, I think he was in like Parma or something like that a long time ago. I feel like I was like 10 years old though. That was like need some of that Swedish.
Well, he was in Football Manager 2009, so that'll tell you how old he is. That was the first football manager.
Maybe it's his son, but the hairline would suggest that it's the old Ecto. All right, come on, lads. Maybe fasten another chance here before halftime. Again, we've just been our own worst enemies.
Oh, just not a lot of quality in possession, really. Look, we're still 1-0 to the good, which is positive, you know what I mean? But just
I think
zero quality in possession.
I think we do need someone like Bentancur to come into the game.
But I think later on in the game, certainly, just to sort of see it out if it stays like this. Nah, Romero, it's too many times. That's 4 times today.
What a
That's
challenge
4
from
fucking
Sarr.
times now.
Oh, no.
We are so... Oh, Porro.
That's stupid from Porro there.
We are getting absolutely reckless. Oh, Lord.
That was...
We are getting reckless. We are just getting absolutely reckless.
That was
I wouldn't
silly
surprise
from
me if
Porro.
there's a penalty here.
That was silly from Porro. There was no need for that as well. But Romero's played way... I mean, to be fair, Archie Gray hasn't actually stepped onto the ball to make any passes, but it feels... Oh, he was offside. Feels like Romero...
That's done by Porro. That is just done by Pedro Porro.
Yeah. It feels like Romero's just almost like becoming desperate, where Romero's just trying to play these passes that are dangerous.
But I think he's expecting Bentancur to be there, isn't he? Bentancur's always there. You know, the ones in the middle, like, you know, he's trying to put it into the guy in the middle. And
this is my thing with Archie Gray, though, Dave. He's literally the deep-lying number 6 against a low-block team, and he's barely touched the ball. It's my concern about Gray, is that he doesn't actually seem to get onto the ball.
The midfield's just not working. It's not the right combination. Go on, Richie. Assassinate him. Gray, stop looking at it and go and fucking win the ball, please. Stop looking at the thing. Stop looking at it! Go and do something!
All right, ref, blow it up.
Big up, Big D. Good to see you, my man. How are you keeping? You got Berto in the house. Alberto, good to see you. Big up, Nick. Great to see you as well, buddy. How's New York? How's life in New York? Just blow this up, ref. It's boring now.
Jeez. Vicario, please, man. Why are you letting that bounce? All right, that's halftime.
Thank God.
Well, it was a very bright opening 10 minutes where we were playing really direct. You know, we were swinging balls into the box. We were putting some good crosses in. Felt like there was an urgency about Spurs. Then we got the goal, and then it just got sloppier and sloppier and sloppier in possession. And I also am feeling like the midfield has lost control of the game as well, the midfield all of a sudden. That's my kind of thoughts on it, Dave, very quickly.
On that, though, Jacko, like, that's something we've seen largely under Ange Postecoglou's tenure. Went 1-0 up in games, start getting sloppy in possession. I go back to a West Ham game, I think it was in Postecoglou's first season. 1-0 up, in control. A lot of players just going through the motions to see out the rest of the game. We get caught, we end up losing the game. It's still on here with this, you know. We don't forget we had 2 against PSG and still end up conceding. This team is known for not being able to hold out tight games. So they better buck up their ideas. Like, what worries me, like, don't get me wrong, it's good to be 1-0 up. We've made 3 changes. We've got a young midfield out there and stuff. But being honest, I've said this before, when you play Brennan Johnson, you're carrying a player. What has the guy done for the last 30 minutes of that half? Yeah. Absolutely nothing. You didn't even see him in the picture. Bergvall is doing fuck all out there. Gray is absolutely anonymous.
I think Fairvall maybe he's been a bit more, you know, but he's not really done anything.
He's had a couple of touches near the end of the half, but up until then, he didn't really do much. Yeah. You know, Gray is absolutely anonymous. Yeah. Look, the fact that we're 1-0 up, good, but the concerns from open play is still there. We have all the possession, all the ball. Half the passes we're giving away, we're not even under pressure. That's the problem. And then when you see Vicario doing what he done there and right at the end of the game, or right at the end of the half, you know, no one around him, and he fists it and he's flapping everywhere, and then he's doing this like he's at a fucking dance. It's absolutely ridiculous. What are you doing? Catch the ball. Like, the nerves are already creeping into him, and they're 1-0 up. It's a warning sign for the second half. Thomas Frank needs to get a hold of these at half time. He needs to say, guys, shape up. You know, man up. You're 1-0 up. Enjoy it. It's what we play football for, to get into the league. Don't start pissing about and being nervous now and losing the ball and making right decisions. Enjoy being 1-0 up. It's up to them to come at you. Enjoy having the ball. Enjoy having the possession. What you don't want is chasing the ball like you've done against PSG last week. You want to be a team that's comfortable in possession, in the ball. And right now, the only reason why Burnley are looking dangerous on the counter-attack is because we're giving them opportunities to counter-attack by piss poor passing. We are making our own problems. It's not a difficult game. I would argue around 60 minutes he needs to bring on Paulini and Bentancur to bring them in and just control this game from there on and see it out if we don't concede before then. Because if he sticks with this midfield right up to 90 minutes, we are going to make a mistake and it will end up in the back of our own net.
It feels like Burnley haven't created anything out of their own, ingenuity or their own, creative play. We're just giving the ball away in really just stupid areas that we just don't need to. And then Burnley are then able to transition on us because we're then sending a bunch of players forward. Feels like we're giving the ball away when we're really not expecting to. And it's been done in a really sloppy way that all of a sudden then Burnley have had a few transitions and counterattacks. And to be honest, they really have not taken advantage of them. They've been pretty poor themselves actually with some of the opportunities that we might have given them. My big concern, though, is just two really anonymous players. I feel like Archie Gray in a game like this against a deep lying, low block team, they're putting every man behind the ball. They're looking to try to win the ball in deep areas and then see if they can hit us on the counter. Archie Gray, I feel like, has had some of the fewest touches out of anybody in that midfield, let alone on the pitch in general. Like, he's not showing for it or getting open for it. Maybe he's trying to show for it, but he's easily marked. It gives me Harry Winks vibes. But then the other thing as well is that even in transition, he hasn't broken up play really all that much, to my recollection at least. And then Johnson, again, against a low block team, defensive-minded team, your wingers should be getting a lot of touches of the ball. Johnson's not even getting onto the ball. He's not even doing anything with the possession. It's just, again, two players that I have a lot of concerns with, to be honest.
But the difference down this left-hand side is, look at Porro. Every time he trusts Kudos with the ball, he punts it into him every chance he gets. Jed Spence is turning away from Johnson every chance he gets. He doesn't trust him with the football. And if you've got players that won't pass you the football and don't trust you with it, and the reason why Spence won't give it is because Spence doesn't want to have to keep tracking back when Johnson's losing it. So, it's a problem. You've got to haul him off. You've got to haul off Archie Gray. We're playing right now basically with bloody 9 men. We need to get better players on the pitch there. Bring on an Udabur. Bring on, a Bentancur. And let's start controlling this game because right now it's getting very erratic and we're just causing our own problems. There's no need for it. But, again, half our big problem in possession is we're constantly looking to go down the right-hand side because no one wants to pass Johnson the ball. Yeah. And when he does get the ball, he's bar that one cross he's put in, he's passed it backwards. And it's just a big problem. It's too easy. It's too one-dimensional. We're not putting anywhere near enough crosses in the box for Charleston to go and get on the end of. Look, I'm delighted to be 1-0 up. We've made a couple of changes. I'll take it. But I'll tell you now, Johnson isn't sticking his hand up to be included in that starting 11 against Man City. Neither is Archie Gray, and neither is Bergvall. And I feel sorry for Frank because he's putting these guys out there with a lot of the team that played Wednesday night to earn trust so that if he wants to make changes off the bench, he can turn to them. And they've let him down this first 45 minutes. Don't get me wrong. I don't want anyone to get me wrong. I'm delighted we are winning. But Burnley are there.
Warning signs are there. Yeah.
Burnley are there to put 3 and 4 today if we want to. But it's just a sloppy passing. Romero, your captain, he's given away 4 passes.
Romero's
centre back. 4 passes. It's not good enough. Shape up. And the only reason why I'm being like this now is because I've seen it time and time again, where we get lulled into false sense of security. We're winning the game. All of a sudden, we come out with the draw or defeat, and we're sitting there scratching our heads, going, "How the fuck did that happen?" We need to avoid that. Frank needs to shape them up at halftime.
I think there have been some warning signs with the way that Spurs have been playing. It feels like we're lulling ourselves into potentially a false sense of security, like you said there, Dave. I think that's spot on. Lazy 8 saying get to the half and get Bento in. I think you just get Bentancur and also just give us that bit of calm in possession because just some of the turnovers that we've had are just so sloppy, whereas Bentancur, in my opinion, is very, very composed with the ball and is actually someone that would give us maybe that sense of calm, really, when we're actually in possession. And another thing, too, Romero, no excuses for these really sloppy passes from him. But like I said, Gray has had so few touches of the ball as a number 6 that I wonder if Romero is just starting to just go like, what, I'm just going to build out the play myself and try to pick out a pass that really the number 6 should be trying to play. The number 6 should be trying to get onto the ball and dictate possession and try to create some moves from deep. But it feels like Romero is just either not playing Archie Gray because he's just gotten tired of trying to find him, or he's in his own right, maybe just feeling like, F this, I'm just going to try to play this dangerous pass to get something going. But again, I really do have question marks about Archie Gray and the deep lying role.
Problem is, though, Jack, Burnley are not exactly having to work hard to turn the ball over.
No,
and
they're
get
not.
back.
We're just giving it to them.
We're literally just giving it to them and letting them break. That's why I would suggest a change in that midfield over Bentancur or Plowny, mostly Bentancur, just so you can get on that ball.
Yeah.
Spray it around, bring a bit of calmness and composure to it. I understand maybe he's trying to, use the Burnley game to look for that alternative to Bentancur just in case he's not fit or available or whatever. But there also has to be a fine line where you go, right, okay, this experiment has failed. Let's just get the 3 points on the board.
Yeah, I completely agree. I was just checking on some other parts of the chat. Really appreciate you guys. Please, everybody, smash the like button. Nearly 600 in here with
How many
us.
shots on target have we got? Let me check the stats.
Big D saying who's actually playing in the number 6 role. Exactly my thoughts as well. Big D, Ian S, good to see you as well. Cal Brown saying this game is as frustrating to watch as the dodgy stream I'm on. Yeah, probably.
Burnley have had 10 shots to our 5.
Yeah, we've given them a lot of chances to shoot at our own goals here. Let's get to some of the people, though, in here with us. It looks like Hennessy has come in with 32 months. Good to see you, Hennessy. Really appreciate you, my friend. Saying big up, lads. Tuning in from Luxembourg today. Come on, you Spurs. We'll be back in the streams in a week or so. My favorite gents. Hey, man, you've been very, very kind to us. And 30-month club as well, Hennessy. Really appreciate that, man. A lot longevity of support is absolutely crazy. Luxembourg, never had the privilege, but one of the few German-speaking countries, and hopefully you're having a lovely time there.
And they say it's one of the most expensive countries in the world, isn't it?
I think so.
Enjoy spending money there, Hennessy.
I bet it's
Hopefully
gorgeous,
we get 3 points, though. That'll make it easier. Yeah, Luxembourg is supposed to be gorgeous.
Yeah, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, some places that I've always actually wanted to visit. Big up to you, my friend. Sales Demon saying Johnson stinks. Cyrus saying Bergval's been good. I think Bergval's looked busy, but I'm not too sure if he's actually been that great. He has had a lot of times where he's carried it past a few players, but then maybe he's had the chance to play a good pass or try to find someone making a run, and he kind of just picks the sideways option, if you ask me, where he maybe has had opportunities to play like a Richarlison in behind, or maybe someone else that's trying to make a run for him, but instead he sort of seems to take the easy option. I do feel like he's had some good moments, though, carrying it up the pitch, but he's maybe looked busy and not maybe been that devastating, if you know what I mean. I do feel like the midfield need a slap. I completely agree. Adzi166, appreciate your support. Dropkick your teacher saying Johnson and Gray are the players you rip off at halftime and say F off on career mode or football manager. The former should be on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Johnson, didn't play against PSG, so he's also right, should be full of energy, should be, looking to also prove to Thomas Frank why he should be included in the team. I mean, Savinho could not come quick enough, and then also the likes of Eze we desperately need for a game like this.
But I also look at Kudus compared to Johnson, right? You look at Kudus' movement when Porro gets the ball. He offers the option in behind. If it's not there, he offers the option short, and vice versa. He offers the option short. If Porro doesn't use him, he goes in behind. When do you ever see Johnson make them movements?
Yeah.
It's part of the reason why he doesn't get the ball. He's just so fucking lazy, man. It's unbelievable. And it's like playing with 10 men. How do you expect us to rip teams open when we're readable? Go down the right-hand side. The only difference is we've moved Johnson, but we've just moved the problem to the other side. That's all we've done. Last year, we attacked down the left and put the balls across the box for him to go and tap them home because of his limitations moving forward. Now we've moved them out to the left. Now all we're doing is attacking down the right-hand side. This is not sustainable over the course of a season. It's just not. And look, I know people go, yeah, but we've made a couple of changes today. Okay, what if we get a couple of injuries and these are the guys that are next in? What happened last season? It's going to happen again this season to a large degree. It's not good enough. At some point, they've got to be ready and they've got to show some development. They've got to start showing some signs of improvement, and they're not. They're not taking their opportunity. Even Bergval looks busy. What's he actually done? What has he actually done in possession? Absolutely jack shit. And there's a reason why they're on the bench in the first place. Look, I just hope we get over the line today, because the biggest thing is saving Bentancur and Paulinho and their legs for that Man City game, because they're going to be absolutely crucial. We're going to badly need them in there. So my only hope is we get over the line today. It doesn't really matter how. Just get the 3 points on the board and let's get our better players out there against Man City. But right now, this is so painful to watch. I really hope Eze gets done Tuesday, because it would solve so much problems.
I think just the thing that Gray and Johnson almost have in common is just like their ability to not actually get any touches and any sort of time on the ball. Like, why is it that they're finding it? Why is it that they're finding it so hard to actually get onto the ball?
Because they don't go looking for it, Jack.
Yeah, but
You look
that's
at
what are they
Kudos's
doing then? Are
runs.
they just sort of just standing there? That's my question. Like, it feels like Gray is just standing there, just being marked well very easily. And then in Johnson's case, he's not making any runs in behind, not making any runs to sort of come short for it. He just sort of stands there on the touchline, just doesn't do anything. It's just amazing how you get away with that, in my opinion, as a winger. Like, especially as a winger against a low block team, you should be either coming short for it, or you should be making those runs beyond the fullback or the center back just to stretch them, make them actually think about something. But they just sort of stand there, the two of them.
It's just they're not proactive about going looking for the ball. They're just letting the game drifting by, and they seem to think it's okay. They need a bit of a wake up call. Like you
Yeah.
look at Bentancur when he's in that midfield, he moves around to look for that ball. You look at Kudos, he's constantly on the move looking for that ball. When you see Archie Gray make them runs, when you see Brennan Johnson make them runs, and that's why they're not getting the ball.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, there are some times where you make movements and for whatever reason the ball's just not coming. But at least they're moving to try and get onto it. The reason why these guys are so ineffective is because they're not looking to get on the ball. They're happy to hide. They are happy to hide. And it showed last season to a large degree. When we needed players to muck in, show us a bit more. Johnson defensively, show us some more. Johnson doesn't want to do it. He just wants to tap in at the back post. He thinks that's okay, and he thinks he could survive off that. Archie Gray again, we really start needing these guys to step up. We really do, because at the end of the day, they can sit there, we can sit here and say they need to develop. Their best case scenario is that they're in and around the periphery. If we bring in players, better players, they're going to fall further and further behind, and they're never going to make that quality gap. Now is their time to make their mark at Tottenham. Now is their time to show they're good enough until we, because you're getting the likes of Eze in, which is going to put Johnson further and further down the pecking order and stuff. Now is their moment. If they don't seize it, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear any more calling for minutes for these guys. They get what minutes they're given, and if they don't take them, tough shit.
Dropkick your teacher, Artist T, saying no difference than under Ange, not playing style-wise, rather just not stomping on their necks. We're giving them confidence to come back and draw or win this game. I think that's why I think you and I are just showing a bit of concern. It just feels like Burnley haven't done anything that impressive. We're almost just giving them a leg in this game, it feels like, for no reason.
We gifted them a route into the game. We've had 71% possession. They've had 29% possession. Tell me how they've had 10 shots on our goal compared to our 5 on their goal.
Yeah. And if
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
it's not like Burnley have pressed us. It's not like Burnley have pressed us into mistakes or anything like that. They're literally sitting there and going, we will wait for Tottenham to give us the ball back, because they will. And if Burnley are sitting there doing that, that shows how little respect teams have for us and how little fear they have for us when we are in possession of the football.
Yeah, exactly right. Swim Master saying Graham, Berg, and Johnson, there's a drop-off, but what's the answer? They need to play at some point. I think you need to get Odegaard into the game, and I think
the answer is get better players in.
Game. Yeah.
Take no for an answer. They didn't, just take. We spent money. It hasn't been money spent well. Take no for an answer and bring better players in. That's the answer.
Yeah, a lot of people
not make Thomas Frank persist with them.
V Scarred saying, I want to see Odegaard come on. I think him and Kudos together would be absolutely delicious. Kudu-licious, I think is what people were saying. We also have, sorry, I hate how YouTube is doing it now with the usernames, but Refer Turn, if that's what it says. We can't start our best 11 in every single game. Against Burnley, we need to play Johnson and Gray. Patience. I mean, it's not Frank's fault that he's made, I think, these rotations.
No,
I think the way he's looked at it, we're just more frustrated that they're not taking their opportunity, maybe. Refer, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Let me make that clear. I am not mad at Frank. He has to make these changes. I fully agree with you on that. I'm actually mad at Gray and Johnson for not taking their chance, and I hope that clears it up. I am not mad at Frank whatsoever in that regard. I understand he needs to make changes. Many fans moaned that Ange last year, he wouldn't do this, he wouldn't do that. Frank does it, fans are still moaning. I'm not moaning that he's made the changes. I'm one of them. I know we have to make changes. I've said it even under Conte, under Josie. You can't play your best 11 every week. You are going to have to rely on other members of your squad. That's also why I've tried to highlight, we can't just keep bringing in average players and be happy with it and go, yeah, but he's a squad player. Because they let you down. They let you down massively, and this is why I keep saying quality matters. And I'm just mad at Johnson and Gray for not taking their opportunity.
But we have gotten kicked off here again, everybody.
Oh, calm down, Spurs players. Let's not take each other out. Go on, Spence. Drive now. Please drive. Please drive. There we go. Johnson, get a touch. Get your head up.
Whips it in.
Good ball. It's a good ball, that.
See, that's the thing, though. He just never shows for it, and he could be doing that all the time if he just showed for the ball and actually got onto the
That's
ball.
exactly it. You want to see it more, a lot more.
He just never seems to want the ball.
But big up, Reefer. I really appreciate the super
very
chat.
kind, man. Appreciate your support.
And we also have
Simon Gibbs.
Is there a comment there? Let me see. Simon, if that's just support, appreciate it. If there's supposed to be a comment, just put it in the chat and we'll look for it, brother.
Oh, nearly good play there from Kudus, but good challenge there.
Fuck you, ref. Fuck you. Fuck off. Sorry, by the way, Brian. I know I tried. I know I said I'll try and tone down the swearing for you today. I am trying. I am. I'll try harder.
Usually watch-alongs are a bit harder. Maybe other streams are.
No, but he explained it to me. We don't want to be getting him in trouble off the missus and that. He loves the content. He wants to watch it, but if he's minding the kids while he's trying to watch it, it's difficult, I suppose.
Oh yeah, is Dave filling up the swear jar in the household?
Yeah, I'm filling it up massively.
West Coast Spurs saying, yes, these are games where Johnson and Gray should play to gain minutes, but they have to show something to keep getting those minutes. There's no progression. These two, exactly right. Well said. Oh, Jesus, Poro.
Jesus Christ. Is that guy incapable of putting it out for a throw and just letting the defense reset?
Good play by Bergvall. Really good play by Bergvall.
That's better.
Beautiful from Bergvall.
Go on, Spence.
Get rid of it. Now. Get it, Johnson. It's almost too late.
Take him on, Johnson. Take him on. Go on, kid. Go on, kid.
Hits it into the defender there. Good challenge.
Gives it back.
Really good challenge. Gray.
Have it, Gray. Have it.
Sar. Good dribbling from Sar. Good ball carrying. Good Jed Spence to Kudos.
Poro, Kudos. He stuck it up, Poro. He was about to unleash it.
Create that bit of space, Kudos. Out for a corner. Oh, I felt like Spurs could have done a little bit better there.
I think Poro, he's got a scream to tell Kudos to get out of the way.
Good play from Pop Matasar.
It's beautiful composure and control from Papa Matasar.
Maybe Gray had a couple opportunities to shoot there. Maybe just didn't have the confidence.
Honestly, I would have pulled it. I would have had one.
Yeah, you had a couple opportunities there to shoot.
Sometimes you just got to have a shot and just find your rhythm. Get yourself into the game sometimes. You never know. See if we can get a good delivery here. It's not a bad one, It's not a bad one. Right Van de Ven, he's got up above fucking Dubravka. He's just put it over. Oh, that should have been in the back of the net. He's in front of him as well. Oh, he's absolutely manhandled him. We've got to score. It's an open net. If he could just get it on target, it's in. It's an open net.
Yeah. Keeper nowhere.
Adrian Chia, PSG vibes. Seems like we can't rest easy on Leeds. I've learned from this team.
We need the second. We need the second. I think we're well and clear, though, if we get the second.
Burnley,
Burnley have done nothing impressive. We're our own worst enemy this game.
They're no PSG, but as long as it remains 1-0, they're in with a chance. We've got to get the second. Jack's correct.
Vicario clears it away.
If he keeps this in.
Someone. Romero, good clearance. Well done.
Well done. Scott Barker trying to get the game underway quickly here. Don't fall for it, Poro. Slow it down now. Piss him off. Romero.
Let's put 4 past these so Scott Barker can blame his players like he did at Bournemouth.
There we go.
Romero. Trying to see, that's the thing though. Archie Gray just was kind of marched there, and Romero had to play a really intricate pass, even though Gray just should be getting onto the ball.
The thing is, though, when Bentancur's marked, they still give it to him, and it's his first touch gets him away all the time. That's something that Gray does need to pick up on if he's going to play this role.
And a real number 6 just demands the ball. Like, they're just always open. They're always just demanding the ball. Sir, that's naughty, ref. That's absolutely naughty, ref. He's just gone through the back of him. No reason. Kudos. Lovely.
Kudos is getting bored. He's just saying, give me the fucking ball.
Yeah, seriously. Pedro. Poor cross again. He's not had great deliveries today, Pedro.
Good to come in the back of him and not let him control that there.
Johnson, good ball in the Jed.
It's much better. Back to Johnson. Good control.
Touch of it. No, touch of a truck from Johnson.
That's it. Go on, Richie. Go on, Richie. Chase him. Force him long. Oh, Johnson, you should already be there.
Get there, Jed. Well done.
that's
And a
good.
Richie. Richie, you got to be ready for it, man. And Jed may be the wrong pass, but still, he's got to be ready for
Oh,
that.
well done, Van de Ven. If he didn't get that, we were in trouble there.
Gray.
Look at Johnson.
Find that ball. There you
Good
go.
ball.
Always. Oh, my
Oh,
Lord.
my
Johnson.
Lord.
And he's literally going forwards, and he looks to go backwards there. Gray.
Don't
Good
give it to him
interception.
again.
Really good ball as well by Gray. Johnson!
Ball.
And Richie! Oh,
Go on, Richie! Richie! Oh, it's the block!
How did it not fall?
Oh, kudos.
Good
Ball!
Oh, Richie, how are you not on sides? Why is he not there? That was a brilliant ball from Kudos.
That's a good ball there by Archie Gray to Johnson.
Really good ball, yeah. And great ball from Johnson.
That's a good ball by Johnson. That's a penalty.
Oh, how'd that not fall to Kudos? Richie, man, he put his head in his hands. He could have been on sides there.
That's a penalty.
I didn't see.
That's a bloody penalty, ref.
Dave, why is Richie putting his head in his hands? He's got to get back on side. It looked like it. I think it hit him in the chest, yeah.
Yeah.
But Richie, man, get back on sides.
Oh.
Like, look, he runs off the pitch here. Get back on sides.
Yeah. If he's on side, that's a header.
What are you doing, man? Can't give up. The ball, like, literally fell to Kudos. Like, why are you running off the pitch? Why did... That's amazing to me. Like, the ball was still in play, man. The play wasn't over. Gray, show for it, man. Even right there, there's just an obvious place for him to show for the ball for Jet Spence, and he's hiding behind the defender. I keep picking up on this. He just doesn't really demand the ball and show for it.
Yeah, he's not.
Even right there, like, he can easily just give Vicario an option, but he just stands right next to the player. Or behind the player. Pedro. Kudos. Oh, my Lord. Kudos needs to stop it.
He's just ridiculous, that guy. He's ridiculous.
Kudos is
let's
unreal.
Move forward. Come on. Jedi, let's go, Jed.
Kudos. This man is not.
He's just putting on a highlight reel at this point.
He's just absurd. Ref!
Am I seeing things, or did he just like the way he took that down? Oh my God! Oh, I've been crying out for a player like him. Look at this.
Yep, he just did. He just did what we all thought he did. Kudos is unreal. Kudos is unreal.
Oh, you filthy little boy. Oh.
Kudos needs to stop it. There are kids here. There are children watching.
He's going to make me start swearing again, Kudos.
Again, though, if you ever... Like, Johnson couldn't even dream of having that touch.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh, please. Oh, wouldn't he just go towards it?
Oh, that's a stupid foul to give away. He's going nowhere, Archie. He's going nowhere. His back is to his goal. He's going nowhere, man. And he also had 3 Spurs players around him.
People saying Kudos is trolling. Kudos is different class.
Oh, Jet Spence gets muscled.
OMGs. Offside. Free kick. Spurs fans look bored in the stands.
Daniel Larson saying, Kudos, I have a girlfriend. Yeah, my girl's on this app.
Poro. Goes long. Go on, Cootie. Well, he still gets it. He still wins it. It's the ball. I'm going to call him the magnet from now on. He's ridiculous. He is ridiculous. He's so good. Man is super sauce. Kudos is a baller. That he is, my man.
Paul Markey coming in. How is that? Just a moment, though, Paul. Big, long throw in. Oh! Kudus just
What
won't
he
get to it.
said there is such an Irish saying. It's classic. It's
Oh
brilliant.
my lord, Kudus just absolutely destroyed that player.
Corner kick.
The
This will
step over
take a
there.
while to set up.
It's Paul Markey saying, how the F is that eternal waste of space? Johnson still on the pitch. My granny would do better. And she died at 67.
It's true.
I mean,
It's true.
it's just...
He's getting better. He's up in it a little bit.
when he gets onto the ball, Paul Markey, he actually sometimes does try things. It's just he gets onto the ball so little. Like, it's just that's my worries. Why does he never show for it? He never seems to want the ball.
I just want to see what Udabur can do. Get him on. Let him run at Walker. Let's see what he can do.
Just him and Archie Gray, man. Just sometimes their lack of ability to actually get onto the ball just amazes me. Against, again, somewhat a team that's not that interesting in Burnley. They're really not that impressive.
That's the thing. You know, if you can't do it against Burnley, what's he going to do against better teams?
Kyle Walker, big switch of play.
Is that Kudus?
Good touch from Anthony. Offside. Must have been offside, though, there, ref. Bergvall, God, we got lucky there. Get rid of it. Oh, my Lord, Bergvall. Seriously, man. Seriously.
Ooh, we got away with that one big time. That should have... If that was a better team, that was in the back of our net.
We got away with one, but then we even had our own counterattack there, and Bergvall can't even complete a 5-yard pass.
And they're the passes that I mean. Like, they're just such an easy ball to make. Such an easy pass to make.
I think Frank is going to have to think about subs now. I mean, he's giving them a chance.
I mean, we're starting to lose control of this game now.
Ray, how are you letting that get by you, man? Oh, my Lord.
Losing control of it. There you go.
Oh, my Lord. There it is. That should have been in the back of the net.
What a save from Vicario on that, by the way.
All right, Gray needs to come off. Johnson needs to come off.
Bergvall
needs to come off.
well. That's too easy behind Gray there. Way too easy. This is a great save. Just to stay alert. Read it. We got lucky here. Fair play for Kudus to try and get back, but him and Spence went for the same ball. Spence
kept them all on. Lost his shoe.
The warning signs are there. You're right, Paul Markey. We need to make changes, my man. You're absolutely spot on.
Great interception from Pat Montasar to get in the way of that. Pat Montasar saving the day.
Warning signs are there. We need to get control of this midfield. It's time now, Frank. It's time. Get Bentancur on.
Johnson.
Sorry, well done.
Kudus, great hold-up play again.
He's so good, man.
Johnson, make a run in behind. Dude, you have a whole lane. Make a run in behind. Oh, my. How are you not sprinting in behind there?
He wants the back post tap it, that's why.
Seriously, there was no defender. You were literally on the line as well. Make a run.
That's the thing. You make the run, it dictates the pass. You know what I mean? You point where you want it, it's coming, and he doesn't do that. He's just happy to stand there.
And he was pointing to go outside. It's like, dude, you have a straight line inside. It would have been an easy through ball. Kudus.
Oh, Kudus. Oh, please. Oh, what a goal! What a bloody goal! Oh, my God! Kudus absolutely rinses them, and it's Richarlison with the overhead.
Oh, my Lord. 2 assists for Kudus.
Oh my God! This is unbelievable. Look
Holy
at this
shit! Joga Bonito, says Limpy down under.
God.
Oh my Lord, Richie, saving the day there with that finish, saving the day just when things are getting.
It's also the play by Kudus in the build-up. Look at what he does to the fullback. Brennan Johnson couldn't even dream of doing this in his sleep. Look what he does to the fullback, and then the finish. Oh my God, it's one of the best goals you're going to see from Tottenham this season. It's unbelievable. Look what Kudus does to the fullback. It's an unbelievable finish. Look at this. Look at this. Porro gets the ball, gives it to Kudus. Look what he does here. Bosh.
See you later.
Flicks it with the outside, comes
Great
inside.
Pick out. Great pick out from Kudus. Great pick out. He keeps finding Richie in the good areas.
It's Kudus, Richarlison.
Right-footed again, cross from Kudus. He's shown these 2-footed. What a finish. What a finish.
Do. Came to Tottenham to play in white and blue, singing do. Looks good, looks good, looks fine, looks fine. Tottenham's number 9. Richarlison's on my mind, singing do.
Kudos, man. This guy is just a cool operator. The way that he just swung that in, beat his
Oh,
player.
it's unbelievable.
Richie, 2 incredible finishes as well. Like, the first one was a very good finish, and that second one is just, it's like World Cup in Qatar all over again.
Scarecrow 13, so we all agreed Richie can stay. He can stay now, lad. He can stay now. That is an unbelievable goal. What Kudos does to the fullback is unbelievable. And then the finish. But it's also the delivery. It's the flight of the ball. It's just begging to be hit. It's the flight of the ball. It is begging. Kudos is unbelievable.
He's one-man attack.
Without him today,
it'd be 0-0.
We wouldn't be getting it. It'd be 0-0.
Because Richarlison needs the service. And he's the one providing the service.
See, and you know, this is my whole point last season. If you just got wingers that could do what wingers are supposed to do, your strikers will score goals.
And the warning signs were there with Burnley already, right? They were getting some good chances. It was a clutch finish from Richarlison. Clutch.
But what I love about it is you just can't stop Kudos. It doesn't matter whether you try and get close to him, whether you drop off him. You just can't stop him.
I mean, he makes the game look easy, Kudos. And here he is helping out Pedro Porro as well, working his ass off.
We've got players that can't even, pass the ball 5 yards. And this guy's taking Rabona, controlling the ball with Rabonas and everything. It's ridiculous.
He's a Spurs player, Kudos. Yeah. He's a Spurs player. All these step overs, even the way he holds up the ball there. The guy he never gives the ball away, Kudos. Like, I think he's maybe lost it once.
He just doesn't lose it, Jack. He doesn't lose it.
He's absurd. Sean Maddox saying, "I'm sorry, Richie, please stay." It's 2 amazing finishes. He's only had
both of them have been great finishes, by the way. Both of them have been on the crosses sort of come in behind them. He's just got a sweet connection. Bosh. 2 honestly great finishes from Richarlison. We've seen others put them down into fucking, hitting them from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We've ended up in Jamaica. Do you know what I mean? It's 2 unbelievable finishes, but can we just get onto the crosses from Kudos? We wouldn't have scored them goals last year because no one could do what he's doing. Oh, Tottenham on the break. Pedro Porro here. Porro, wrong decision. You've got 3 or 4 players moving with you. Just be patient. Some patience, Porro. It's better from Tottenham, though, guys. Maybe we could get 3 or 4 before the game's out. Porro looks like he's enjoying his football today. Lee Harvey, not a bad point. Kudos is the new Moussa Dembele. We'll have to start Jacko that one when he gets back. Come on, 3 points on the board, it's looking like. Come on, what a way to start the Premier League weekend. Well done, Pappy. Good win. Richie's onto it. Well done. Well done, Richie. Good work. The thing is, what do you do now? Do you leave Richie on for a hat-trick, or do you get Solanke on to try and get a goal? Let me know in the comments, guys. What would you do? Richie hat-trick or get Solanke in? Big win. And again, go on, Pappy. Well done, Romulus. What control. Archie Gray. Good ball back to Vicario. Jeez, I can't wait to get my beard trimmed. Oh, my God, it's annoying me today, guys. Vicario out to Van de Ven. Johnson comes short. Back to Van de Ven. Back to Vicario. Vicario slowing it down. Back to Ange ball. He wants Burnley to come and press him. Moves it on to Romulus. Romulus, good pass in the middle to Richie. Can he control it? Oh, it's beautiful. Richie. Sarr picks it up. Feeds Johnson. Johnson's in. Can Johnson bury? He does! It's 3! Come on! Jono! Let's go. He's done absolutely nothing all game, but this is what he thrives on. This is his game. He just waits for that one chance and he puts it away. It's too easy. It is way, way too easy. You probably won't see Jack back now. He's gone on the beer. Come on. See Drewzilla back in the chat now. It's what he does best. He doesn't do an awful lot, but it's what he does best. But this is unbelievable from Richarlison here, there. Look at that hold-up play. Then Sarge says, get out my way. And this is an unbelievable way to pass by Papa Matasar. It is perfect. It's a good touch and a good finish by Johnson. It is a good touch and finish by Brennan Johnson. It's a great finish. Sees the keeper, just pokes it in behind him, and that's 3-0 to the good. This could be 4 or 5 here today. Come on, you Spurs. What a start to the weekend. I bloody love this club. I needed this win. Come on. I still think he's lazy, don't get me wrong, but he took his goal. He took it well. Big up, Drewski. You did call it. I knew you'd be in. Great Q7. That's what he does. It is what he does. He does absolutely nothing, but he's there. Look, and do you know what? In fairness to the guy, it's actually a very tidy finish from Brennan Johnson. Oh, Burnley in behind here. Oh, very nearly quickly replied there from Burnley. It's good football there by Burnley, actually. It's a poor effort. He's right in the middle of goals. He's got to be bending that one into the top corner. Look how beautiful that stadium looks there in that image. 3-0 to the good. Good summer's day. Come on. Oh, Van de Ven. No, not there. He got away with that one. Johnson again. Ole, ole. Johnson again. Lee Harvey says, Dave, is Jack okay? He hasn't collapsed. I hope not. I haven't put the score up yet, Davey, because Jack's in charge of the scoreboard and he's probably gone to the toilet. I'd assume the coffee's running through him. Johnson again, ole, ole. Johnson again. Johnson again. Johnson again, ole, ole. Do-a-day-a-diddy-dum-diddy-doo. Came to Tottenham to play a water blue. Porro on the move. Into Kudos. They're trying to take him out now. They're just trying to take him out. Well done. Good play. Onto Jedi Spectacular. Moves it out to Johnson. Let's see if he's inspired now. Let's see if he can put a ball in. He is. It's a good cross. It's a bloody good cross. Oh, Richarlison's so close to getting on the end of that and making it a hat-trick. Oh. It's better from Johnson. It's better from Jono. Chase Mullins, let's wait until Jack's back and then I'll get that super chat up, my man. Future's bright. I have to wait for Jacko to come back. He's in control of the scoreboard, my man. Could be 4 now in a minute. It's a good corner. Oh, we're up again. Oh. So close. This is a great Saturday evening, guys, eh? What else would you want to do on a Saturday evening? Sit back, Tottenham score goals, win a game of football, 3 points on the board. And do you know what the best part is? It's only Saturday. Still got a full day to go tomorrow to enjoy the weekend and enjoy this. It's bloody brilliant. Life can be so good at times. Oh, 1 second. Burnley in behind here. The speed of Jed Spence to get back there. It's unbelievable. Slows it right down. It's a shit cross. It's kept in, though. Pedro Porro keeps it in. Plays it into Richie. Nah, ref, fuck off. Let me just text Jack off. Make sure he's all right. I'll just text some welfare check. He knows what I mean. Oh, he's back in already. You can hear him now, guys. You can stop crying now. You need to change the scoreboard, Jacko.
Oh, I saw the goal. I was watching it. I had a bit of an Eric Dyer moment there, everybody. I apologize. I had some...
Richie's off. No hat trick. Oh.
I think it looked like he took one to the knockers earlier, Dave.
Yeah, the baby makers.
Sorry about missing that goal, everybody.
It's a good finish by Johnson, Jack.
It's a good finish, but I think it was Pat Matasar and Richarlison.
Yeah.
100% from them. I think Richarlison's
That's what Johnson does, though, doesn't he? He feeds off everyone else's good work. But at the end of the day, you got to put it home, and I'll give it to him. That was a good striker's finish, that. But you're right, Richarlison, an unbelievable.
It's all Pat Matasar and Richarlison.
And then Papa Matasar, it is perfect ball.
And he has to.
Guy's on fire.
If Johnson doesn't finish that and doesn't make that run, I mean, seriously, what is the guy good for? I hate to say it. I hate to be harsh, but I think it was Pat Matasar and Richarlison's goal for me.
But that's also why he streets ahead Papa Matasar of Bergvall and Gray. They can't do that. He can.
Well, Bergvall has probably had a few opportunities to make that pass tonight. You know, a pass like that. And he just hasn't. He just seems to not pick it out. Oh, Vic. Jeez. Nervy. But 3-0. I mean, Richarlison's goal, the second goal, just came so clutch. So clutch. Because it gave us that cushion. Now it's 3. Even earlier there, Uga Chukwu, however you say it, for Burnley. The former Chelsea player. Just how many opportunities have Burnley had to score, and they just haven't. We're very lucky. So very good finishing from Spurs today.
I just can't get over Richarlison's 2 goals. I can't wait to watch them on Match of the Day tonight. They were things of beauty. Oh,
dangerous shot there. Good block, whoever it was from. Are you okay, Jack? Now, man, I just had an Eric Dyer moment. I had to sprint to the toilet there. I was holding it in. I was holding it in at halftime, but I didn't want to go anywhere until I felt like we were in a comfortable spot.
Jack was afraid to come back to the chat, and all you guys blamed him for our demise.
We scored without me, though. To be fair, I'm happy.
King Huddle says Anjin.
Whoever's in.
Paro says, smash them likes up. Big up, Paro Miguel.
Sean Brown saying, Eric Dyer moment, expand, please, Jack. Sean, you don't remember when Eric Dyer had to leave for the toilet mid-game?
Remember? Jose went following him down the tunnel.
Eric Dyer had some chocolate milk, I think, before the game, and then it ended up, coming back to haunt him. Come on, let's get a 4. Let's gloss this up. 4. And then you probably got it, but I wasn't able to put it up on screen. Chase Mullins.
No, I was waiting for you. I did tell him I would wait for you just to get the respect for him to put it up on screen.
Chase Mullins saying, not as flashy as Ange Ball, but man, I love how solid we are, picking our moments and are clinical. I mean, I think even the chances that Burnley have had, I think is actually just our own fault, really. Yeah. It's not like we're being carved open. It's not like Scott Parker has picked something out, that's, made it, hard on us. It's just really us just giving the ball away in bad areas. And then whenever you do that, no matter how solid you might be defensively, you still are going to give the team chances. But like right there, Pat Matasar, as good of a game as he's had, we've had passes like that are just really sloppy. But
what I will say to Chase's point is, is there a breakaway?
Bergvall, right there. Bergvall has an opportunity to play pass.
Just give it to Kudos. Just give it to him. You just give it to the guy who's created everything. But back to Chase's point, Chase. I do understand what you're saying, and to your point, I think from set pieces, I feel like we're always going to score. I feel like as soon as that delivery goes in, if it's good, we're going to score. Oh, Solanke, good touch. Oh, Solanke!
Oh, good hold-up play. It's just could have shot it maybe the other side.
That's
fair
brilliant
play from
Solanke,
though.
That's
great
brilliant
touch.
from Dom. What a ball by Porter. It's a great touch, that is. Oh, and he rinses him. Unlucky. It's good striker play, that. But Chase, like I said, from free kicks, corner kicks, I feel like we're going to score all day long. And don't get me wrong, I would argue if Ange had Kudos, maybe things would have looked a lot better, in terms of from open play. But, look, I do get what you're saying. We largely we have looked solid. Maybe not looked as solid today, but largely we have looked solid, which always gives you a chance of winning games, I suppose, Chase. But my big problem is, do we have the goals? Do we have the right players to go and take it? You bring in Eze and mix him with Kudos. I mean, we're going to become a threat for any team.
Great challenge from Van de Ven.
But look, it'd be interesting to see how far we can go under Thomas Frank. I'm interested to find out. By no means do I want him sacked or am I putting him under pressure right now. I'm interested to see where it goes because I do think you buy the right forward players. He's got the right defensive structure behind it for sure. And that's key. Sar. Rah, ref. He's decapitated the guy. And again. Oh, ref, that's fucking 4 now.
Poppy!
That's 4. Can we get a red card? Can you please find your red card? You numpty.
What an animal.
There's a red card. There it is. That's how you do it, Oliver. Twat.
His best kudos impression there, Pop Matasar. He just couldn't lose it. Great
big
playing.
up, Chase. Really appreciate the support, my man. Really appreciate it. And then Tottenham Teacher has also become a new YouTube member. Really appreciate the support, buddy. Good to see you back.
This Tottenham Teacher. Appreciate your support, my friend.
Off your Poro, do you maybe speculate here? Have a go?
As well.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, he's got it. Thomas Frank. He's hiding the stiffy. He's got the tactics board out. He's hiding the stiffy.
He could probably balance it on his stiffy. He doesn't need to hold it in his hand.
He loves playing with the magnets.
Could rest that on his stiffy. The big Dane. What we're going to do is
has it attached to his belt.
Oh, here we go. Who's that running at the back post? That's
Romero?
a good bloody ball. Oh!
Ooh, maybe just a little too far for Romero there.
If you go back and look at that, though, I love Romero's movement. He stood one position like it looked, makes that run, peels off, waits for it. It's beautiful running from Romero.
Like against PSG, we saw that against PSG.
Yeah.
Made that run towards the back post.
It's good movement there from Romero. Shawnee Maddox, if you're watching, that's how you get on the end of set pieces, my man. Dave's Training School 101.
Great touch there.
Is Ange still in charge? How the fuck are he getting that ball over the top?
That was a great touch by whoever that was. Who is that?
It was, but I'm concerned how much space he had to take it down.
Still got a lot of space. Fran Larson, Johnson there to clean up.
Come on, let's get forward. That made me happy today.
I hate to be a stickler, but even earlier, with that passage of play with Bergvall, is like that's an example of what Sarr has been doing. That Bergvall took 20 touches when he had Johnson running in behind. He had Solanke running in behind. He had Kudos, and then he turned backwards when Kudos was open the whole time for him to play it to him.
That's
Whereas
it.
Pop Matasar, wins the ball or gets the ball off of Richie, immediately plays it in behind to Johnson, and we score. It's just I think Bergvall sometimes it's like he's not even it's like he's blind. He doesn't even have his head up.
Well, just that one where he turned back. Why wouldn't you give it to Kudos? He's just created 2 goals. Why wouldn't you give it to him and just run off him? I don't understand it.
Why are you going backwards? Yeah.
And I think what you're seeing with Papa Matasar is you're actually starting to see a maturity to his game. Oh, he's not doing it again, is he? I got flashbacks of Old Trafford.
Come on, Van de Ven. We need to save those hamstrings, man.
I was getting flashbacks of Old Trafford. I was going to have to lie down and get a cold clot.
Get Danzo in. Van de Ven, he's trying to bust those hamstrings.
But what I think we're seeing with Papa Matasar, though, Jack, is we're starting to see a bit of maturity in these games now.
Well, that's what I said, though. Like with Pop Matasar, like I'm saying, he gets goals and assists. He finds a way to get goals and assists. Look at him tracking back here, though. Bentancur is classy.
Who did he come on for, Gray?
Yeah, Gray, I believe.
Oh, Vicario, come on. You can't let Bentancur do all that and then you do that.
So classy from...
And Udebur. Come on, Willie.
Udebur.
Come on, Willie. Let's have you. There's a goal here for you today against Burnley, your former club.
Come on, kid. Come on.
Do you know I'm in that much of a good mood? Is Ben Davies on the bench?
Come in for Van de Ven. 260 likes, 500 in the house. Please, everybody, smash that like button for us. We'd really appreciate it. Sends this out to more and more people. Sorry about my absence earlier, leaving Dave all alone with you guys.
Limpy down under. Who's at you, my man? You and AZ Spurs. Come on, guys, we're winning. Let's not be at each other's throat. Let's enjoy it. Oh. Big up, Limpy down under. Go on, get out of that. Come on, Willie. Come on, Willie.
Fat Tony saying Dave's lost his head, not Davies.
It's 3-0.
You can barely keep the bucket hat on, Fat Tony.
Testimonial minutes. Well, it's becoming a good luck charm, you know. We did perform against PSG a lot better, and we won 3-0 today. Could be 4. Go on, get out there.
Romero absolutely clattering through Larson. I think because he knew it was offsides, so he just clatters through him.
He just can't help it. He needs one a game.
I'm telling you, though, I like the new referee kits. I like the Puma.
Oh, Olympic Down Under, you don't need to apologise at all, man. I'm not calling you out or anything. I'm just saying it'd be nice if we could all just enjoy a result together today. That's all. What are you getting hate for anyway? You shouldn't be getting hate, my man. You're a good guy. Chris Baum, Irish people complain about everything. Yeah, we do like a good moan. I'm not going to lie. But we're also some of the most joyous people to be around when we're in a good mood.
Glaub saying top of the league.
Oh.
Say we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Oh, Bentancur. Just even the touch there. It's just
unbelievable.
Or sorry, that was Palhinha. It looked like Bentancur the way he touched it there. Forgive me, Palhinha. I didn't know your game. I didn't recognize your game there.
Come on, let's give it to Willie. He wants it. Play him in. Good ball, Spence.
Oh, what
Come
a
on,
ball.
Willie. Come on, Willie. Take him on. He doesn't want it.
Kyle Walker getting a handful of them.
Oh, he skins him.
Oh. Too heavy there, though. Skin Kyle Walker just had a heavy touch afterwards. Pop Matasar, the ground this guy covers, made him impossible for him to go anywhere there. Bentancur.
Now we're just controlling the game. We're just bringing an element of control to it so we don't get injuries.
Pop Matasar being given another 90 minutes, though. The faith that Thomas Frank has in this guy. This is clearly his player.
We know he's got an engine. It's something we've tried to point out. You know, the guy just, you said it yesterday, he covers 70% of the world is covered by water. The other 20 or 30% is covered by Papa Matasar.
Yeah, it's just the fact that he's allowed to even play another 90 minutes. Clearly, Thomas Frank loves this guy.
Chase Mullins with the super chat. When's the last time we had a clean sheet in the Prem? I can't, honestly, that's a good question, lad. Honestly, can't remember, lad.
Dave and I did our season predictions. Oh, is that a Meg from Joao Palhinha?
Oh, he's in. He's in.
Good touch. Oh.
I thought maybe he was going to cushion it down for Sarr there.
I think he tried.
Hold it, Sarr. Go on, give us another Delicioso cross.
Oda Bear, Oda Sauce.
Oh, good ball. Spence. Oh, Spence goes for goal. Very greedy. Very greedy. Very greedy. Look at him. He's like, we're 3-0. Fuck off.
Kudos. You can tell. Kudos is upset. He wanted that.
He's fuming.
Look at Kudos. Look at
Solanke
right there. Oh my
Solanke's raging with him. Look, Solanke's gone back post. He wants him to put it across. Oh, they're all raging.
He had options there, Jed. That's selfish.
He's lucky we're 3-0 up as I'd be going mad. Chase, when was the last clean sheet we actually had? Do some research. Let me know, lad.
Dave and I did our season predictions yesterday, and I'm predicting lots of clean sheets this year.
What did I go with, 8 or 10?
You went with like 6 or something, or 8.
8.
You went 8.
Oh, please have it.
Kudos.
Come on, Kudos. Please. Goody!
Just didn't have the momentum.
I get so excited when he touches the ball.
Some of the stuff he's done today is just not fit for human consumption. It's not meant to be seen. It's 18 plus. Some of the stuff Kudos has done today.
Who's this, Matisse?
He's coming off.
Well done, Kudos. Well done. Take a bow.
The kid is worth every penny. Worth every single penny.
We adore you,
I'd
Kudos.
take 4 more. I would have 4 more Kudos.
We love you. We love you, Kudos. We bow down.
The kid is... I'd take 4 more of him. 2 assists as well.
Imagine him and Eze together. It's going to be sweet to watch.
He's sick. Kudos is just sick. He's so fun to watch. He's becoming my new favorite player. I'm so close.
I remember you said we should have signed him when he was at Ajax. I remember at the time going, we'll wait and see, you know, maybe this is one of these.
I didn't even know he'd be this good.
I didn't even know absolutely nailed it.
I didn't even know he'd be this good though. He is filthy. He is absolutely filthy.
Well done, Rami.
Odebear has moved over to the right side, and then Tell has moved over to the left. Solanke's had good hold-up play.
Ref, he's come through the arse of him. It's not Saturday night. It's not allowed.
Solanke's touch has actually been good. It's not rocketing off of him like it did against PSG. Palhinha and Bentancur as well have just given us that kind of that sense of calm since
Mo
coming in.
NSFW kudos.
Chase Mullins, how many clean sheets we get in this season? What do you think?
Yeah, let's know, Chase. Oh, no, that's sloppy Van de Ven. We want a fourth Van de Ven, not concede one.
Yeah, I think Lazy 8 saying not safe for work. Kudos. He's sick.
NFHW,
Nick, I'm very. I might have to get the kudos away kit. I might have to get it.
Oh, kudos on the black kit is going to be a legendary.
I mean, if Eze comes, I might have to do Eze, but kudos is becoming my favorite player. Very, very.
I don't know why you just don't buy 2 kits and get one of each.
Yeah, Daniel Levy, give me some deals here. Can't be.
Someone made a good point though, Jack, when you were going to the Jacks. That I look at your jersey wall, and he was saying, kudos is doing Moussa Dembele.
I mean, he's just
holds up the ball like him. He doesn't lose it.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, it's true, and he has the strength like Dembele did.
Do you know what it is? Kudos just has that. Do you know the way some men are just born with raw man strength? Bit like.
No, yeah, seriously. Like, has he ever fallen over ever once in his life? No. Like, has he ever been shoved to the ground? Ever?
I'm convinced. At the next away game we go to, they'll have a bulldozer to try and come through the back.
Yeah, seriously. Like, you could have like a prime.
Who's that mutt? Who's that little Burnley mutt in the back having a go at Jet Spence? Fuck off. 3-0 loser. Fuck off, Dick.
Yeah, he's got the stupid claret sweatshirt on.
Embarrassing. He hasn't even got... It's embarrassing. 3-0 down. He's trying to get at Jet Spence's ear. Muppet. Ah,
Romero.
Oh, stop it.
Tell.
Stop it.
Oh, no, Tell. Where are you going, man?
Oh, my Lord. What is
Who
wrong
is
with
that,
this
too?
guy?
It's like he just saw Eze. It's like from earlier, everyone's imagining Eze's on the pitch.
What is Tell even seen? I just don't
he's seen a ghost. Matisse Tell has seen a ghost.
He's seen ants floating across.
Yeah.
Win that Van de Ven. Brilliant.
Just the classiness that this man has.
Drew Zilla, don't tell me you can't see
that. Pedro Porro.
Oh, Solanke. Hold it. Sar, play him. Just play him. Just play him.
Sorry, why?
How have we fucked that up? Oh my God.
Why has he played that so far ahead of him?
Tell us fuming. He wants it earlier.
And he played it so far ahead of him. Pedro Porro, that is.
And then Solanke does unbelievable here as well. Over the shoulder, does well, lays it off. Sorry, you just got to play him there. You got to keep the ball moving there.
And look how it's bobbling as well. It's poor from Sar.
As soon as he beats the man, he's just got to lay into Tell's part because he slows down the attack by carrying it there.
Just give it. Yeah, almost play it right to Tell's feet. Don't need to play it in front of him.
Still though, he's got 1 assist. We'll take it.
Oh, he's had a hell of a day.
Win that. Ref, he's come through the back again. Porter's just given up. He's just ballooning. Go on, Slanky. Go on. Go on, Tell. Go on.
Good pressure. Don't foul.
Oh, brilliant. No, ref. No way, ref. He has absolutely robbed Tell there. He's robbed him. You may as well open the back door and let him in your house, Tell. That's a joke.
Hashtag Yido, great name, saying, Dave, Jack, I've lurked in your streams for ages, been dealing with some personal problems, and watching you guys has made things a little easier. Thank you. Keep up the amazing work. Hey, man, that's very, very generous. And I hope, it's a good day when Spurs are on. It's a good day when Spurs are winning. Hopefully that can brighten your mood and just distract you a little bit. But listen, man, we all have sometimes a lot of really shitty weeks or shitty years and stuff. So I hope things improve for your brother, but really appreciate that. That's very generous, man. Very generous.
I really hope they do, lad. Look, if you ever need someone to chat to about anything or whatever, feel free to email us and I'll give you my number or whatever, Look, I've had a summer from hell as well. It's not nice. It really isn't nice, working through it. But what I will say to you is there is always brighter days on the head if you try and think positively. So big up and look, really appreciate it. Like this is one benefit, I suppose, that we get from sitting here and enjoying watching Tottenham. Well, I'd say enjoying it. Today we're enjoying it, but there's one benefit, that I suppose, we can affect people, in a positive light. And that's one benefit I never really took into account from doing this stuff. So really appreciate that, my man. And look, like I said, keep the head up. Brighter days are on the rise. And especially when we're winning, hashtag, we're winning games. That's what it's about, my man. It always put a smile on your face.
Great name, by the way, man. And like I said, hopefully things turn around for you soon. Geez, sometimes we've really tried to hit it into our own net with these passes back to Vicario.
We've just given up, honestly. We're waiting for full-time whistle here.
Oh, good ball.
Well,
Good
come on, let's
touch.
go get 4. Come on, Bentancur. Come on, Roddy. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Porro. Right, find Solanke. Find him. He's begging for it.
The things I would do for Bentancur's first touch.
Ah, stop. It's filthy. It's disgusting. It's like Luka Modric.
I'll pick out Tell.
Come on, let's go for another one here, Spurs.
But yeah, man, that's very generous, and you could have just put that into the chat, so it's very, very generous of you. I really appreciate it, and like I said, hopefully things, at least for today, maybe hopefully today is just a good day for you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. We also have Tony Ewell or Tony Uli saying, I gotta view the content warning on X to watch Kudos highlights.
Tony,
yeah, need to verify your age when watching Kudos highlights. It's 18 plus content. Need to verify your age.
I think it's Tony Oli is his name, Jack.
Tony Oli, sorry.
We'll go with that. It sounds good. I'm telling you, I said it earlier on after his first bit. It's going to be on Pornhub tonight. Jack says you'll have to verify the age and everything now.
Yeah.
To watch Kudos content. It's ridiculous. I've seen
11 Burnley players versus 1 Mohamed Kudus.
I've seen a cold one from the PSG game and had that Nas song "Get Down" on it. It was unbelievable. It gave me erections. And I was sitting there looking at the missus and I was like, this should be illegal. There's got to be like age restrictions on this. And she was like, you're a sick man. But it's true. Like you just can't have good things like that on the internet without having an age restriction. I fear for the youth when they're watching this. But
yeah, just even if you're trying to teach your son or your daughter how to play, like you don't show them Mohamed Kudus too early. It's just too nasty. It's just too much.
It's like showing them Ronaldinho.
Yeah, it's just you have to be a certain age in order to watch what this guy's capable of. It just defies the mind.
Big up Tony Olo. And then Chase Mullins.
That's very funny though, Tony. That's almost you should almost put that out on Twitter or something. Put that.
Yeah.
That's because that's a very funny comment, man. And then Chase Mullins saying, Man United in February was our last clean sheet. Absolutely insane.
He's done the research. Big up Chase. That's a long time ago, isn't it, man?
That's shocking. And we're about to grab it here. And it's over 3-0. Great start for Thomas Frank.
The Frank era and the Romero era gets underway with a 3-0 home win against Burnley. Richarlison at the double, the big pigeon, Prue, both for one each for 2 goals. It's unbelievable. Him and Kudos, look at that. Things you love to see. I told you, be there when I get the ball. You'll get goals. Kudos is unbelievable. What a showing. Sorry, Jack, take it away.
You're doing it for me, Dave. You're doing my job for me. Absolutely crazy performance from Richarlison. Who had that in their script? This guy's scoring a scissor or a bike, whatever you want to call it. Mohamed Kudus, I think we all knew how good this guy is, but the fact that he's gotten 2 assists, maybe deserved a goal as well with all of his hard work and ability and possession. Sorry, also felt like had a hell of a day, especially with that assist for Brennan Johnson. It really, really good signs for Spurs, especially with potential signings coming through the door. Eberechi Eze, with also potentially Savinho coming through, could really give us even more competition. And this Spurs team, and like we said, maybe at halftime, a little bit nervy because it felt like we were only being our own worst enemy. We were giving Burnley opportunities. It's not like Burnley were really doing anything special themselves to carve us open. But starting off with the clean sheet, 3-0, Richie Brace, guys that came on, Palhinha, Bentancur didn't have to hurt themselves or, really give up too much energy. Felt like it was a pretty perfect day, to be honest, for Thomas Frank.
I think what I liked about today, Jack, is we showed a different side to ourselves. I think, the big question is, how are we going to do against a low block team? The answer is just get the ball to Kudus. Simple. We've got a solution now. Just get the ball to Kudus. Let him do it. It's unbelievable. Richarlison, struggled for goals all pre-season. You'd think confident, struggling. Bangs in 2 absolutely worldly finishes. That second one, that's going to be me. That's going to be clipped all week. That is absolutely unbelievable. But we didn't rely on set pieces today. That's the big thing for me. We showed a different side to us. We didn't rely on set pieces to get over the line and get the job done today. We were able to cut them open from open play today. Kudos, unbelievable. Look, Johnson, MIA for most of the game. But Johnson does what Johnson does.
He just pops, gets on the score sheet, gets on the stats somehow.
Finish. It's an absolute great finish. I don't want to take the credit away from him. Most players would usually hit that at the keeper. That's a proper striker's finish. Little dink, rolls it by him. It's a great finish. But all in all, clean sheet as well. Like Chase says, last one was February against Manchester United. We struggled. Like, we could sit here and say, let's not get carried away. It's Burnley. We got bet by Ipswich and other teams last season. Last season was a real struggle. So I'd say to every Spurs fan, it's only it's not even 5 o'clock on a Saturday. We've got the 3 points in the bag on the opening weekend, 3 goals to match, one really exciting player that's going to be clipped up everywhere this weekend. Richarlison, bang in form. I mean, there's a lot of positives moving into the week. It looks like Eze will be announced Monday or Tuesday, hopefully followed up by Savinho. Get them in ahead of that Man City game. And let's go at them. Let's take on Man City, because Man City we usually have a good record against. We have a very good record against. So hopefully we can keep this going. All aboard the Frank train. A very good day for Tottenham Hotspur fans. Look, Archie Gray, I think, is probably the one disappointment from today. I think it took him too long to get into the game, to be quite honest with you. I think he's going to have to improve massively. But again, so much positives off the back of the PSG game to take today. And the good thing in this, and the most important thing for me is, Jack, we got our goal early against this low block. And that's the key to it. We went at them and put balls in the box and got our goal early. And that just calmed us down, but also sort of took their game plan away from them within the first 10 minutes. Because their whole game plan was to stifle us at least to get it into halftime. When you go and score early, their game plan is out the window, and all of a sudden they lose belief in what they're trying to do. And that was the key to today's victory, getting that early goal.
Oh, and it was a great goal as well. Get very direct, swinging balls into the box. Richarlison's movement today was impeccable. The way that he took those two opportunities, he didn't really have a ton of chances today, and he actually took them. Whereas before this game, we were starting to question, Richie's. I mean, we really were, and we were kind of Richie fans, Dave and I, but we were kind of questioning his ability to take chances when they're given to him. And today, he really, really took them. And kudos as well, just to find Richarlison on both occasions is a good sign there. The fact that these guys seem to be on a good wavelength after playing with each other, of course, up top against PSG, maybe they're starting to build a little bit of chemistry there that Thomas Frank probably won't be trying to break up anytime soon.
Well, even at the end there, you could see Kudos and Richarlison out of a conversation. And I'm not a lip reader, but, when I tend to see these things, I'm never usually too far wrong. But it's almost like Kudos was saying to him, I told you, if you put yourself there, I'll find you. And if people go back to the pre-match, the predicted lineup I put out, I said one thing, and the reason why I thought Richarlison was going to score today and do well is because we're not looking at him to hold up the ball today. We're not looking to get the ball and play off him. Today is all about him just finding the right space in the box and burying the ball. Because today was all about the midfielders and the wingers having to create. Because of the way Burnley set up, they were blocking off the passes into Richarlison. Low block. You're never going to be able to feed them the way we tried to against PSG, which meant you're just getting back to Richarlison operating between the sticks in the box. And that's where he's best at. Get him out of the build-up play. Get him hunting them chances in the box. One thing I've always said about Richarlison, and where I do think he excels over Solanke, and it's probably the only area he excels over Solanke, is how hungry and how proactive Richarlison is at sniffing out them chances. Solanke, I find a bit more reactionary, but Richarlison is unbelievable in the box. He has that hunger, and that's why we got the best out of him today, because we weren't looking for him to cross the ball, link up with others with intricate play. We just said to him, get in the box and let everyone else to worry about that. And that's why we got the best out of Richarlison today. Name me, bar that bit of hold-up play where Sarr broke off and assisted Johnson. We didn't need Richarlison for anything else, in terms of the hold-up play. And that's why we got the best out of him. So anyone that says I don't know football, go and watch my pre-match my pre-match predicted lineup. Called it. Fucking buzzing for Richie. What a finish on the second one, by the way. Even the first one, don't take it for granted. The ball's coming back. I've seen plenty of... I've even seen Richie shank them before. It's an unbelievable strike. And then the second one, he doesn't score that if he doesn't score the first one.
No, he doesn't. He got that confidence from finishing that first opportunity. And he didn't even have an opportunity before that first finish. He just took his first one, gave him the confidence to score the second. Audra Esfasare saying... watching second goal again, what a beauty. Just give him the goal of the month already. I think it will definitely be up there. Probably one of the best goals already this season that we'll ever see. Kudos was immense, says Vandal Ross. I think he absolutely was. Kudos. He's worth every penny. This is the thing. This is before even Eze comes through the door, through Savinho comes through the door. He is a one-man attack, Kudos. And my biggest thing is that this guy, he literally draws 3-4 players on him most of the time because they just can't get the ball off of him. He feels like he's a guy that can suck a lot of sort of players over to his side. And then all of a sudden it just opens up space for others just because he's so dangerous with the ball. And he's never going backwards. He's always looking to go forwards. He's just such a joy to watch, really, Muhammad Kudus. He's been an absolute steal of a signing for the price that we've paid, because the amount of players that we've seen go for, what was it, 50, 60 million this summer? This guy, I mean, worth every single penny. He's an absolute baller. And just the work rate too. Like, he does work hard out of possession. He's been a very unselfish player in that regard too. Plays like a total maverick. Maybe back in the day, you'd be allowed to just sort of walk around the pitch, and then when he gets the ball, it just produces magic. But the fact that he also contributes defensively, I mean, I'm just falling in love with Muhammad Kudus. Really am.
He's got the strength and the running power of Moussa Dembele and the flair of Ronaldinho. It's like, even today, the ball comes over to him. He could have just controlled that normally, but he actually wants to entertain. And that's what we've been missing in this Tottenham squad. He just does a little Rabona takedown. He just can't do things normally. He's got to have the flair. And that's something that I've been, and you've been screaming out for the last 2 seasons, Jack. Is just having that player with that unpredictability, that bit of flair, that bit of quality. And that's what he does, What I love about it is Pedro Porro looks so much more confident and so much more better with him there, because Porro knows I can put the ball into him, and it doesn't matter where I put it, tits high, head high, or into his feet. The guy is going to hold it up. It doesn't matter whether I dribble the pass into him or fire at it like it's come out of a fucking NASA rocket launch. It doesn't matter. The guy holds up the ball. It doesn't matter whether there's 1 person on him or 4 people. He comes out with that ball. But he's exactly what we've been missing, that maverick type of player that just breaks the mold of the mundane pass and the system players and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, I've always said, people get frustrated at other areas of the pitch. You pay your forward players to be direct and go at the opposition and create chances. And by doing that, they are going to lose the ball. But you want them to keep trying and keep trying. And Mo Kudus doesn't need to be told. He just wants that ball, and straight away, he wants to go at them. He's an absolute nightmare for anybody to come up against. And he's done that since we've signed him. And one thing you said there, he is worth every single penny we've paid. People look at what we've paid for Richarlison, they'd say, take 30 million off that, it's a fair deal. But you look at Kudus, every single penny we've paid, he is worth it. And that's the caliber we need to get the forward line to. Imagine if we had Eze in then come the start of next week. All you got to do is sort out that left-hand side, and we are going to be such an unbelievable dynamic team moving forward. You look at what Kudus has done today. Eze is also an unbelievable player and can also do shit like that. You bring in the left-hand side, I'm going to wake up every morning with my duvet stuck to the bloody ceiling.
I mean, just him and imagine Kudus and Eze just holding on to the ball, playing off of each other. It's just, like I said, it's not safe for work. It's not safe for consumption. Kudus is just doing everything too. Like, he works hard off of the ball. He holds up the ball as well. He holds the ball up like a striker would, back in the day, with the way he can pin a defender, the way he can play with his back to his defender. He creates for others. He's a guy that I do feel like if he was given chances, because there's not a whole lot of chances that were provided for him, he can score goals, it looks like, too, because he just looks like a player that can do everything on the pitch for us. Absolutely. He's not someone that you would say, oh, he excels in this, but maybe struggles in that. I think he's a guy that looks like he's going to be capable of everything. And I did say in my season predictions, I think he's capable of being our player of the season. I really do. Kudus. He's my man of the match just because of what that guy is, doing for us in the creative sense. I know Richarlison scored the 2 goals, 2 great finishes, but I just don't think we score those 2 goals if it wasn't for Kudus tonight. And even just in general, he gives us that outlet. He gives us that ability to rest when we are put under pressure, when we do end up maybe, in a way, creating chances for Burnley with some of the giveaways that we've had, really bad giveaways. When you do fire it into Kudus, so the ball is not going backwards. The ball is not being turned over. He's just someone that is going to be really reliable, it feels like, for pretty much this whole season.
You can sustain attacks with Kudus because it sticks, Jack, and that's the thing. He wins you throw-ins, he wins you free kicks. He's just an absolute nuisance. But not only that, let's not forget, Wednesday night he played up front. He was equally as good, holding up the ball, getting turned, creating. Look, today's game against Burnley, we would have looked very much like we did last season without Muhammad Kudus. Mm-hmm. He's the one that won us that game, and that's where you say money well spent. That money has put 3 points on the board today. Him alone has won us that game, because without him, Richarlison would have got his goals because there would have been no service. Absolutely none.
And
Brilliant from Mo Kudos. And it's the sign of how good he is that you can go to him, today I want you to play up front. And you don't need to sit there and go, make the excuses, oh, look at him, he's playing out of position. No, bullshit. He can go up there and he can just play just as well. It's a bit like Kulusevski. You can play off the right, players, and number 10 can play up front. Now, I'm not saying Kulu is Kudos great, but he's another one I wouldn't mind adding in down the left-hand side
yeah,
and, throwing in the mix to a certain degree, because I've always maintained, Jack, the sign of a good player, if you need him to fill in somewhere, he can go and do it because he just got good football brain, good football IQ, and he does all the technical stuff nice and sound. He doesn't struggle to do technical stuff. Years gone by, we've gone, oh, but he's playing out of position. It's like, yeah, but that shouldn't really, like, to a large degree, for one game, it shouldn't really make that much of a difference. But it did. And I just think that's a sign of a player. The fact that he played up front against PSG, ripped them apart, and then off the right today and ripped them apart. You could play the guy anywhere across the front line, and he's going to do the same job. He's an unbelievable signing. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's double down and get Eze in to play off him, because I can only imagine them two playing. If them two play, they could probably set up a streaming service on their own and sell the highlights.
Just some great comments, and then we'll get to you, Dark Sun G. Really appreciate your support, Dark Sun G. Druzilla saying it's official. Got to be Kudos on the home shirt and Eze on the third one. Well, you already got that away shirt. Who did you get on the away shirt? Van de Ven? Is that what he got on it? Van de Ven, maybe? You need maybe
That's the score today, Drew.
Need another one. You need another one with Kudos on it. I love that away shirt. You look great in it, by the way. Druzilla. Scarecrow saying coys. Big up to you, Scarecrow. Appreciate you, sir. 2 insane goals from Richarlison, says Shawnee Maddox. Absolutely right. Limpy Down Under saying, maybe just in a little bit of a conversation. We are Spurs TV. What a second goal by Richarlison. Absolutely was. AK Shag saying, sell Richie, eyes emojis. Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's definitely here to stay. And someone else said that Thomas Frank has turned Richarlison back into R9. Absolutely love that. But let's go to Dark Sun.
When you get service, though, Jack, you put service in, you say to them, I don't need you to do the hold-up play. Just get in the box. That's where strikers score their goals.
I mean, also just maybe the preseason really helped Richarlison, because I was worried because he wasn't really impressing me that much in preseason. He was kind of giving me more worries about what was to come. But the fact that he maybe was given all that time during preseason, maybe a little bit lucky because Solanke was injured. But yeah. Thomas Frank has been able to spin something here. He's been able to give us 2 really good options, 2 very similar players. I feel like Richarlison and Solanke, but with one really in form right now, but while the other's kind of coming back from injury, it's a good place to be in, because you don't want to have to feel like you need to rush Solanke straight back into things. And then Richarlison can take advantage of hopefully a nice little purple patch of form here. Dark Sun G saying, how long has it been since we kept a clean sheet and beat a low block by 3 goals? That's a very good point. Yeah. Kudos, Poro, 2 players who can cross a ball. Finally, Richie and Dominic Solanke are getting service. Really good comment from Dark Sun G.
Dominic Solanke looked good when he came on. Where I'm a little bit disappointed was that chance he had where he rolled it by the post.
Yeah,
I think top strikers bury that. They that half
should have gone to the other side. I felt like should have shot it to the other side.
He's done absolutely everything correct, Jack. He holds up the ball, he shimmies it, he creates himself that shooting opportunity. But the real clinical strikers, that's in the back of the net, or it's at least tested the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
and that's where I worry about Solanke a little bit. I'd argue if he was up there today, would he have scored them 2 goals Richarlison scores today? Again, I'm not quite so sure. Don't get me wrong, Solanke came on and had a much better cameo than what he did against PSG. Even that one where he chested the ball down for Sarr fucked up the pass to Tell. But in general, Solanke came on and had a good cameo. But again, I just still question the finishing. That half a yard chance, he has top strikers put that away. And that's where I question it. But it's good to see that the two of them are looking, how do you say it? Confident in themselves in terms of the way they're carrying themselves on the pitch. They're not slouched over. We're not just praising them for running about like we did last year. Well done, you pressed the ball. We're praising Richarlison today for doing a striker's job. 2 chances, 2 goals. That's what we're praising them for today. But that's the reason why we're praising them again today, is because we're not looking to punt the ball into them, hold up the play and link up with others. Get it out to Kudos. You just operate between the sticks. As soon as that ball comes in, get on the end of it. And that's exactly what Richarlison done today. And that's the way football should be played. If you're a striker, yeah, there are going to be games where you do have to drop deep like Man City and that and try and hold up the ball like the PSG game. But games like today, you don't want to be doing that. You want the service, and they got it today. And Richie took it. brilliant from Richie. And what I would say is, I think it's good because it now lays it down the competition now down at Solanke's door, which means Solanke's going to have to find a new determination and a new level. And I think if Solanke does do that, then I think he will come into the team and start scoring goals again. So I think it's a good thing that Richarlison scored 2 today, and let's see how Dom Solanke reacts. And I would say to Dom Solanke, don't get your head down and don't lose the fight. You are going to get minutes against Man City. We need you. And potentially it could be minutes where the game is still in the balance and you go and win it. So keep your fucking head up, Dom.
No, if anything, I think Dominic Solanke is going to be jealous because now all of a sudden he's saying that there is going to be service, into that penalty area. And Richarlison is feeding off of it. But then it's a good thing in that Dominic Solanke doesn't feel like he needs to be rushed back straight into the team. He can take his time to get those minutes. Because before, I remember when Richarlison was injured, Dominic Solanke was injured at the same time, and it felt like we had to rush Dom back, and he just didn't really look the same since coming back from that injury. Fair play to him for trying to get back with us so that he could help us win that Europa League. But, it just feels like now it's a good situation where we can just ride the good form of Richarlison, wait for Dominic Solanke to get back to full fitness, and then Dominic Solanke, if he gets that service, that Richarlison has done today, maybe we'll start seeing him be able to put in the goals, because these are two guys that they're not strikers that can do it all on their own, kind of like Harry Kane. They require that sort of service. And I think it's good to see that, Richie's getting that today. And I'm hopeful that Dom can get similar service and we can see some really good striker play, to have two good, big, tall number 9s that can feed off of these crosses.
Emily's in the chat just quickly. She says, Mary says you're in the next round. I am. Tell her I'm absolutely delighted. She entered me into a last man standing where you pick a team, and once you pick it, you can't use it again, and you need to win every week to win the money. And I put Tottenham down today, so come on. I'm buzzing. Big up.
Dark Sun G saying,
Mary.
It was nice to have Ben and Joao off of the bench. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, we gave them that needed rest. Perhaps they were really spent after the PSG game. Pop Montasar, though, Dark Sun G, right? The energy this guy has. He's played a lot of 90-minute games and seems to be very favored by Thomas Frank. But it was good to allow them to come on when there wasn't really a ton of pressure. They could sort of just recycle possession, be calming influences in the team. So it was really good to see. And Joao Palhinha and Bentancur, I would say, gave us that more calm in possession than, in my opinion, maybe Archie Gray or Bergvall did for me personally. But I think it was good. At the end of the day, Thomas Frank, though, he had the balls to make those changes. He had the balls to sort of, give them the rest and, allowed Archie Gray and Bergvall to, play in the opening game of the season. We haven't seen managers do that before, so fair play to Thomas Frank, for taking that risk. It was a risk and we were all a little nervous about it, but I think it's paid off for him. So fair play.
Do you know what? I love when a manager takes risks and they show a bit of bollocks and it pays off. Fair play to Frank. Big call. Look, he got me very concerned about the starting lineup when it was announced. But you know what? He made the call. We won 3-0 and it's job done. It's not even going to be spoke about moving forward. So fair play to Thomas Frank on that one. Took the risk and got the reward.
Jason Bell saying, good way to start the season, 100%. We have 2 hold-up monsters, says King Hoddle, and Dominic Solanke and Kudos. Richarlison's hold-up play was also really good today, in my opinion. And then imagine just with Eze, too. Like, that's also a guy that's so hard to get the ball off of, Eberechi Eze. So imagine him and Kudos together. Just could be crazy stuff.
And Bentancur is almost impossible to get the ball off as well. So we're slowly developing players in the right areas that are difficult to take the ball off of.
Tottenham teacher, as a signing by Tuesday or tears, knock on wood. Let's hope that gets over the line. It would have been great to unveil him for this game. And then just think about what's to come with Mohamed Kudus and him playing off of each other. Really, it's just going to be such a cool team to watch with those two guys together.
It'd be a fun team to watch again.
Rakdos Madness, Alan, hopefully you're all right, sir. Really appreciate you, my friend, for all your support for this channel. Saying hi, Jack and Dave. What a great game. Crosses into the box are getting finished off. Very excited to see how this season goes. He's absolutely, I mean, this is the thing, actually, last season. It just felt like we struggled at actually getting a cross into the box because it just always would get blocked, or we just couldn't really seem to be able to find the angle in order to cross it or the willingness to do it. But I do like that Spurs have this sense of urgency when they get in and around the penalty area. They just seem like very eager to just whip those crosses in without really thinking about it too much. And I think it's a good thing.
Well, like against low blocks, that's how you beat them, though, Jack.
True.
You know, last year under Postecoglou was down to the left, recycle it back across the middle to the right, and they were just sitting there waiting for the trigger press, trigger it, take the ball off Tottenham, put it in the back of their own net. You know, and that was our own doing because we didn't want to take risks. We were afraid to put the ball in the box. It used to drive me and you mad because you're looking at it and you're going, well, the one thing Solanke and Richarlison thrives off as strikers is service, balls into the box, letting them go after it. They're big guys. It's not like we're aiming for fucking Jamie Vardy or Jermaine Defoe in the middle. You know, you're aiming for Richarlison and Solanke. You can't miss them sometimes, and that's what won us this game today. That's what made this game a lot easier for us today. Because within the first 10 minutes, we went at them, we put balls in the box, put them under immediate pressure, and we got our look. And then we doubled down and we kept on doing it, and we got a second goal out of it. And that's how you go and beat these low blocks. You know, we were not good enough last year to sit there and pass our way through teams intricately. We don't have enough quality through the team to be able to do that. So the other way around it is put them with ball in the box and put them under pressure, like we done against PSG the other night. Put them under pressure. They do not like it. It unsettles them. And you look at the size of some of our players. Like you look at the size of our team the other night compared to PSG. Romero, Van der Danzo, Paulinho, Bentancur, Richarlison, Kudos. You're talking about 8 players there that are big, tall, 6 foot plus guys that can go and get on the end of things. Why wouldn't you put the ball in the box? The end of the day, if you don't put it in the box, how do you expect to score goals?
Yeah, it's 100%. I completely agree, Dave. AJ from the POD saying Sarr is our best midfielder right now. Weird how willing people are to give unwarranted praise to others in the midfield, but talk like Sarr is a work in progress. Sarr is elite and better than all of our others. I mean, I love Bentancur as well, you know, but I must say, like, I'm kind of in a similar boat to you, man, where I just feel like Sarr was very slept on. And the fact that people even were willing to sell him this summer just seemed ludicrous to me. I think the guy is still, you know, has such a high ceiling. He's mobile, can get all around the pitch, has that sort of, you know, willingness to press, you know, can get stuck in. He's capable. He just seems always capable of scoring or popping up with an assist. Even last season, right? Bergvall got a lot of praise, but Sarr in an off season still finished with like 7-8 more goal contributions than Lucas Bergvall. The guy is just, I think, a very, very talented midfielder, and I do wish he got a bit more praise. It feels like people are finally waking up to him, though, to be honest.
I would hope today's game settles it. You know, he was in there with Graham Bergvall in the midfield. Who came out the best? And I think Papa Massar came out head and shoulders and had much more of an impact on the game than what Bergvall and Gray did. You know, you look today, it was a very mature performance. Even that through ball for Johnson's goal, perfectly weighted. You know, and it's exactly what he's been doing and exactly what me and you have always praised him for, Jack. Dom Solanke sort of knocked the ball down. One of their players came in. Papa Massar was there to anticipate it. You know, got on the, it was at Richarlison, I think.
Richarlison knocked it down, yeah.
You know, he got on the end of it, anticipated, play it through. You know, this is what Papa Massar does. You know, he has the legs to break from that midfield and be able to contribute going forward. And he's a key asset. Look, you know, I think last season, if you go back and look at games, we looked a lot better when Papa Massar was in the midfield compared to when he was out of it, in my opinion. And I think Papa Massar, and what I love about this kid is, he could have sat there, he could have sulked, he didn't. He says, okay, I'll come back pre-season, I'll show you. And that's all he's done. Bit like Kulu last year. Okay, people want to sell me, no problem, I'll come back pre-season, I'll show you. And I love that from Papa Massar. And I just wish the likes of Gray, Tell, Udebur, Johnson would learn off them sort of players. If you've got a point to prove, come back pre-season and prove it. It's where you earn your spot in the team. And that's why Papa Massar has earned his spot in that midfield, because of the way he's come back pre-season. Pre-season is no longer about regaining your fitness. You're already fit coming into pre-season. Pre-season now is about staking your claim and showing how much you've improved as a player. And Papa Massar has done that, and he's followed Kulusevski's example last year, which is a good thing. And I think this is going to be Papa Massar's breakout season.
MJA Wolf saying Richie thinks that Kudos could be Brazilian. Then Jason Bell said Coutinho. Yeah. Maybe we need to start saying that, Coutinho. Phil Coy's good to see you. He's saying, come on, you Spurs. Big up to you, Phil. You absolute legend.
Come on, Phil.
We are Spurs TV saying after Richie scored that second goal, I had a random madness celebrating. I think we all were going absolutely crazy, my friend. Hashtag Yido saying nice to see us crossing the ball. Glad to see that we have a coach that can develop rather than one way of playing. Good win. I just like the urgency about us. You know, when we get near the penalty area, we're not looking to pass it around, you know, more. We're looking to get the ball into the box and cause some chaos. And Dave knows this. I'm one of those guys that believes in sort of just sometimes playing a bit more direct than sort of short passing triangles. You know, I just feel like if you put a defense under pressure with crosses into the box, taking on players. You just create that bit of chaos that make it a lot harder to defend against. And we have a bit of an unpredictability about us too, where, when we get possession, we're not looking to play one extra pass. We're just looking to fire it into someone to see what can happen from there. And I'm really liking that about this team so far,
That's
to be
the thing.
fair. I like the directness about the way Thomas Frank has this playing.
Like, that's the thing. I think there is that, like, everyone's trying to be Guardiola now, right? But there's elements you could take from Guardiola on how you play out from the back and all. But the one thing I would instruct different from the Guardiola system is when you get into them attack a third, go direct. Just do the simple thing. Put the ball in the box. Go at players. Stop with this 100 passes, intricate little movements and stuff. If you've got the space, use it. That's the way football used to be, and it used to be so much more entertaining.
100%. Dark Sun G saying Bergvall and Danzo are our long throw monsters. Come on, you Spurs. I think the way Danzo throws it almost looks too easy for him to throw it into the box.
I almost feel like he could throw it further, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he was holding back against PSG. With Bergvall, I'm not surprised that he's maybe one of the other contenders because he goes to the gym, really likes to sort of hit the weight room, a lot. So that I'm not surprised, actually, if he's someone that's also maybe won out in the long throw contest. And I think Pedro Porro at one point was about to line up for one, but then ended up throwing it short. So we'll see who else, we have, maybe to pick from in terms of the long throw, because Danzo, when we play a 4 in the back, unfortunately, we'll probably miss out, a lot of games. He's not going to be the first name on the team sheet. So we need to find out who the other long throw specialist might be, Dark Sun G. And he's saying, Justin Cochran, please keep up the great work like today. Come on, you Spurs.
What's that for?
Maybe just being, well, he is supposed to be, kind of the other man in charge in terms of development. Maybe, I'm not sure.
I know. I know.
Yeah,
Frank
I'm just guessing.
really. I know Frank really likes him, and I think he's very highly regarded in terms of the England setup as well.
Better than Ryan Mason, maybe, is what Dark Sun G might be suggesting.
True. Yeah. Fairness. Yeah.
But I mean, the coaching staff is pretty good, right? You have Georgson, who's the set piece coach and assistant manager, but then you have Cochran, who's supposed to be really highly rated, and then also has been, there to sort of help with, I think, the attacking patterns of play. I think he's more on the attacking side of things, Cochran, and then I believe, what's his name, Chris Davis, or or Matty Wells, right? Matty Wells is the one that's the one for defensive coaching, I think, at the minute. So, it's a good coaching staff he has to work with.
I think the coaching team he's brought in has had massive benefits.
Look, he's saying better than Mason.
Yeah, look how quickly he's managed to sort of embed his defensive setup, which is solid. How good we are from set pieces, which is testament to his coaching staff, because you look at Ange, it looked like his staff couldn't, coach what he was trying to get them to coach the team. So I think it is testament to Frank's staff, how quickly they've come in and managed to get the principles and the basis of this team put together. Now it's just over to the board to add the sauce to this team, that quality to this team going forward, because that is something that, I don't care how good Cochran is and stuff, you are not going to make work largely with the selection we have. They've done everything they can in terms of setting up the base of the team, the defense, the midfield, but they need investment in the front line now.
Jason Bell saying, did you all notice that Sarr is the man who stops some of Burnley's most dangerous attacks? He does everything, man, in the midfield. Again, I just feel like he's so slept on and so underappreciated at this club, and I think people are finally waking up to it, Jason Bell. Yeah. Even some people are saying, like, we need to show Gray the same patience that we've shown Sarr. It's like Sarr has taken his chances plenty of occasions. When he was given that game under Antonio Conte in the Champions League, he absolutely took it against AC Milan. And Ange's first season in charge, when we didn't have Europe, he was one of our best players, one of our most consistent players in that midfield. His levels did not drop. I just feel like this last season was maybe not one of his best, but that's the only time I can think of.
He's carrying an injury for a lot last season, though.
Carrying an injury, and
hasn't been spoken about, and he hasn't cried about it either.
No, and then I just feel like the other seasons before that, like, I felt like people quickly forgot about some of the good work that he was doing in the previous seasons to last season. So I'm loving that he's getting this opportunity under Frank, and I'm loving that he's finally getting some appreciation. Vandal Ross saying, look forward to how we compete against the better teams. Well, we got Man City next, and we're going to see how they fare against Wolves. And then Dark Sun G saying, better start than last season. Shock draw versus the Leicester Foxes. That's very true, actually, that Leicester defeat. The thing was with that Leicester defeat, though, is we created a lot of opportunities. We just couldn't put them away. And then we just kind of knew that the longer and longer it went on, which is sort of the way that we played, that we eventually would get opened up and punished. But I don't know. That was just the case last season, Dark Sun G, where it felt like there were a lot of games where Spurs created so many chances, but just for some reason just couldn't put them away. There was no clinical edge to the team. But then now, like, it seems for some reason or another, Spurs can maybe score goals in different ways, or just maybe the way we are trying to attack, has allowed us to, put goals in the net, whichever way. I don't know. Maybe it's just we're attacking in different ways, that's allowed us to be able to score. But 3-0 start is a great way to start off for Thomas Frank. Really, really happy for him.
Yeah. You can't turn your nose up at that at the end of the day. We came here for 3 points. It didn't matter how they come.
No, and it felt once we got 2-0 up, we knew where it was going. We knew it was going to be a lot. It wasn't Burnley. We're not going to make it a comeback, because the only reason Burnley were getting chances were just our own mistakes. Really, nothing to do with what they were doing in particular. I don't think Burnley are going to be honest, they didn't impress me at all. There was nothing really to worry about in what they were doing. To be honest, we were just kind of being our own worst enemy this game. But everybody, by the way, I put a post in the community section. Send in your fan cams. To all the fan show members, please send those in to us. There's instructions on how to do it. Look out for a match reaction. Dave and I will be recording that. Look out for Twitter Reacts tomorrow. And anything else that
under 21 watch along Monday, guys, for the under 21s. I'm going to try and get back to doing as many of them as I can. So fan show will be moved to another day this week. I have it down somewhere. I can't remember. I think I said Wednesday, but I am going to do an under 21 watch along Monday night if people want to join me back here and watch the under 21s with me.
Alrighty, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Look out for the more content that will be coming to you very shortly. Have a great rest of your Saturday or Sunday, wherever you are in this lovely Spurs world of ours. And we are joint top of the league. Great start for Thomas Frank. Great start for Spurs. Great bounce back after the PSG game. And we'll see you all next time, everybody. Come on, you Spurs.
Top of the league,
choo, choo, choo. Thomas Frank, the engine.